But yeah, we can have a go though. Anyway, sterling silver 4-row connectors. Mind you, out of all of the Disney kind of character, I mean, if I could be any of them, it would either be what's-her-face out of Brave, Merida, or Pocahontas. Be one of those two because they're amazing.
I'd be Simba.
You'd be Simba. Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. I can see you as Simba actually. You'd be Moana, would you, Adam? Oh my gosh, that would be incredible. I'd be KK then. I'd be the chicken in there, Moana. Right, so sterling silver 4-row connectors. So if you do your seed beading, which I know a lot of you do, and you do your lovely peyote stitch, you make a lovely a lovely bracelet or a lovely necklace, then you're going to want to sew your seed beads onto something to bind them all together. This is absolutely perfect. Also, if you wanted to do a 4-row necklace or bracelet, again, this is wonderful as well. It's all sterling silver, 1.95 grams of 925 sterling silver across both of these. Connect them together with some sterling silver chain and some of the clasps, which undoubtedly we've got coming up tonight. You know, you've got a really lovely precious metal piece of jewellery. Plus, it's got the 925 stamp on there as well, which isn't a hallmark, but it gives you an idea as to what the metal is, and you know, if you sell your jewellery on, people know obviously that it's sterling silver that they're getting as well. Right, okay, fantastic price point. Here we go, everyone. $6.95. To access kind of price points like this, normally if you could be buying, I don't know, in the trade or maybe on the internet, to get a clasp of this kind of quality for $6.95, you might have to buy 10, you might have to buy 50 of them. You've only got to buy one. I mean, you can get more if you want to. You're not going to pay any more. That price is just $6.95 whether you buy one or you buy 3 of these. So I think that's a really important thing to kind of reiterate, is that, you know, we want to supply findings and components to people who make lots of jewellery, but also people who just do it, who just make jewellery just for pleasure, you know, just for themselves. Fantastic. Well done, everyone. Okay, next. I love these. Rose gold magnetic clasp. So this bad boy, check out that. Oh, it's amazing. Whoop. Oh, hello. Goodness gracious me. What happened there? There we go. That is extraordinarily exciting. There we go. This is rose gold plated rose gold plated brass with cubic zirconia. That is chunkamunka. That is the kind of clasp, you're not going to want to have that around the back of your necklace, are you? You want one on the side, one on either side maybe. Beautiful. Loads of gem set cubic zirconia. That's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful quality, ultra, ultra sparkly. And your price point for this beauty, look at the size of the magnet in there as well. Woo! That is incredible. No wonder it's kind of springing into action. £7.95. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Beautiful, beautiful gem set cubic zirconia to give you that really, really high-end kind of Vivienne Westwood look. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Well done. Come through and get these when you can. Text in with your childhood lies. Things that you were told when you were younger and you found out later in life that they were absolutely false. Oh, dear me. Like the ice cream van one. If the music's going, then they've run out of ice cream. I'd never tell my kids that. I'm normally the one running towards the ice cream van. Quick! I knew I had about 8 minutes left on my parking today when I took the kids to the park, and I thought, can I eat an ice cream in that time? So I was kind of standing in the queue, doing that thing where you're trying to jolly the queue along, but I mean, it can't move any faster than it's moving, can it? Got the ice cream, ate it in about 3 seconds, and right, kids, in the car, go, go, go! And yeah, and we were off. And we all had a lovely time. So gold-plated sterling silver butterfly backs. Your butterfly backs on your earrings, they occasionally do fall off. The way to get around that is to kind of make this curl on either side here a little bit tighter, a little bit smaller. And what that will do is it will pinch the post as it goes through the earring finding a little bit better. These are rose gold plated sterling silver. It's always great to have a plethora of these, or even if you wanted to give away a free pair of these with every pair of earrings that you make, that would be a really nice gesture. They're not going to cost the earth. They're precious metal. You're getting 50 pieces, so enough for 25 pairs of earrings in here. Good math. And here's your incredible price point today. I wouldn't even know how to begin to make something like that for myself. $7.95, fantastic, well done. 33p a pair. That's good, isn't it? Again, these are kind of trade wholesale prices. Now, you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee with everything you get from Jewellery Maker. Plus, you're only paying £3.95 P&P per order, and that order lasts for the whole day. So you might have started shopping with us this morning on Jewellery Maker, and done a bit of shopping on the mid-show, and you're doing a bit of shopping now as well. You're still covered by that 1 P&P, and this is a sterling silver hour we're doing right here, sterling silver showcase. Amazing. We've got a message here from Rihanna. I was told that when the ice cream van plays the song, they're out of ice cream. Yeah, I know. I think there were many children told that. If you pick your nose, your face will cave in. That's really, that's enough to keep you awake at night, that is, isn't it? Gee whiz. Can you put that on my screen, lovely? Is that all right? 'Cause my eyesight is really not good. Gabrielle in County Durham. At age 5, I wouldn't talk to my grown-up cousins for ages after he told me his duffel coat was made from little animals called duffels. Oh, I'm not surprised. That is horrible. An animal called a duffel. That is going to be the cutest animal in the world, isn't it? A duffel. A duffel. I think it would have buttons down its tummy, wouldn't it? You think it'd be like a little squirrel. Have you ever seen, and I saw this at a child's party, like one of those pet kind of animal party things or whatever they're called, and a flying squirrel. The most adorable things in the whole world. They look like a little chipmunk, and then they jump and do this thing like that, and they've got these wing things. They're incredible. Flying squirrel. They're adorable. No, really. Like they got bits of, I don't know, wings. Yeah, they're amazing. Incredible. Oh, you're going to have a picture of a flying squirrel there? They are pretty cool. Oh, my Clafouti picture's still up from earlier on. When I had to... Clafouti. Clafouti. We were talking about puddings earlier on, and I said... I tell you what's a lovely pudding, a lovely clafouti, and nobody knew what a clafouti was. They thought it was something I'd made up. No, it does sound like a made up. What's a clafouti? Yeah. It's like it's cherries with like a custardy flan. Here we go. It's a baked French dessert of fruit traditionally made with black cherries arranged on a buttered dish and covered in a thick flan-like batter. The clafouti is dusted with powdered sugar and served lukewarm, sometimes with cream. It's a very nice dessert. Oh, gosh. Do you know, I tell you too much, don't I? I let you into my world far too much. Oversharing. I just don't have a filter. It's one of those things that I've got some friends like that, just no filter. My mum, actually, she's very much like that. I love her, but she's got no filter. Rose gold and gold-plated sterling silver fine detail feather pendants. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful. The only ones I've ever seen us do on JM are plated copper or plated brass ones. There's only 36 of these available. These are perfect. Obviously, if you're going to be making jewellery, maybe to symbolise a guardian angel, maybe to in commemoration for someone maybe who's passed over. Maybe make a lovely earring or a lovely pendant to kind of to remember them by. They are so beautifully fashioned, aren't they? On a long piece of chain, they're going to make the most beautiful earrings. Lovely kind of Native American inspired designs as well. Often use lovely long chains with feathers on the end. So whether it's going to be maybe a dream catcher design. Also, think about where we're heading. We're heading into autumn now, and you've got your gorgeous rose gold and your yellow gold plated sterling silver, which are going to really look beautiful, in the autumn sunlight, really going to emulate the colour of autumn beautifully. You could use them as leaves. They don't have to be used as feathers. They just look particularly like feathers. Emma, Sally, Carrie already through. All you need to do is give us a call or get involved on our website, JewelleryMaker.com. You're going to be getting both of these, by the way. You don't have to choose. You're going to be getting the rose gold and the yellow gold plated sterling silver ones. Don't forget, this is all precious metal. The ones that we've done in the past have been plated copper, I think, or plated brass. These are plated sterling silver. Lots of people checking out. Here we go. Your fantastic price point today. Really, that's a brilliant price, Becky. That's awesome. That's less than a £5 each. We're at £9.95. That on a chain, goodness me. I mean, if you did do your craft fairs heading towards Christmas as well, and you maybe had some stamping blanks, you wanted to stamp a name or a date on there, or initials or a number on there, and just hang it with something like that. I mean, that is something which could easily be kind of £20, £30, £40 maybe, and that has actually cost you less than a £5. It's gorgeous. Give us a call when you can. Well done. Fantastic. These are great products, aren't they? They really are. Jewellery Maker does do... Oh, this is nice. Thanks, Adam. That was really good what you just said then. Yeah. The thing about silver is it's very good. But the thing about our silver is it's very good.
I've got all my sterling silver weekend parcels sitting on the doorstep.
Lovely,
waiting
Rebecca.
to open when I get home.
Have you really?
Yes.
What kind of stuff did you get? What kind of good stuff did you get? Really, did you get almost everything?
Yeah. I needed a serious stash.
Did you?
Stash top up.
That's the thing with working with Jewellery Maker. You end up just spending all your wages, don't you?
Yeah, you do. Yeah. But I got there was the deal of the day on the Sunday with all the ear wires and the extra bits and pieces.
Oh my gosh.
I managed to get one set of lever backs.
You're right, yeah. Oh, they're beautiful, aren't they?
They didn't have these in though, which is a shame.
Oh, with the chain. Oh,
yeah,
they're beautiful. I do love them. They're gorgeous, aren't they? It's always really important to kind of to build your stash up when you can, and as Rebecca said, you know, build up your stash so that you never run out, because running out of things, especially findings, is so frustrating. Yeah. This is a sterling silver hammered effect connector. I've never seen anything like this on Jane before. I love that. It's got a lovely kind of hammered design of almost like a little flower on there. Gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. It's all 925 sterling silver, 1.92 grams of 925 sterling silver. Put whatever you like on that. You know, you could stamp onto it if you wanted to. You could put your F colour on there if you want to. Pop your gemstones on there, no problem whatsoever. Great price point. Here we go, everybody. £6.95. Oh, these deals are great tonight. Thanks, Becky. Absolutely gorgeous. So basically, did you just kind of snaffle all the sterling silver and put it into tonight's show? She said yes. Yes, she did. What? It's all right. We're all I'm not going to tell anyone. Shh. All right. Text in with your childhood memories, things that you were told as a child that you believed to be true, and then you found out later on that it was a complete lie. Oh dear me. I mean, just look at it as therapy. Yeah, maybe. I told my son that the red light room on the sensor was Santa's camera, so Santa knew when he was being good or not. Yeah, I might have already used that. It's good. See that up there? See that up there? It's Father Christmas. It's watching. I don't think he has time. He doesn't have time to watch all children all the time, does he? So I think, you know, if we can just help out, exactly. If we can just help out when they're not being so good. Okay. Father Christmas, that is a difficult job, don't you think? Do you think you could do it? Do you really think you could do it? Do you know what? That is one job where I know I would fall apart. I just wouldn't be able to do it. There's no way. I don't want to be the one. I don't want the buck to stop with me to judge who's been good and who's not. Father Christmas, he's so good at it. He's amazing. So sterling silver square tube hoop earrings with lever backs. So these are hoopy earrings. You will be able to get earrings like this on the high street. You will be able to get them in sterling silver. You'll probably be able to get them with square wire. But will they be the price point that these are going to be? I doubt it very much. Not with 2 grams of sterling silver in. They're £9.95. Basically, the way that they close is you get your little lever, you close it down onto the little kind of syrup part here, and you... Oh, gosh, I've just put hand cream on. There you go. Boom. Done. There you are. They're gorgeous, aren't they?
They are wonderful.
And the thing is, Rebecca, I think you can make really commercial pieces of jewellery that everybody will love. It's not specifically for one kind of person. And no one's going to say no to a pair of earrings like this at £9.95, are they? It's brilliant.
Not. They're gorgeous.
They're gorgeous.
I love them.
Beautiful quality, really, really well made. Give us a call when you can, 0800 644 655. Or get involved on our website, JewelleryMaker.com. I've got sterling silver circle charms coming up right now. It's a star buy. Hold on to your pants because Adam's just getting himself organised in there. Come on, Adam. Have you got it? Right, star buy. These are lovely. It's giving me a bit of a polish on the old dress. Hopefully no ice cream on there. I went for a Solero today. No, neither have I. And I tell you what, I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed a Solero because you get the goodness of the, you get the refreshment of the lolly, but you also get the ice cream in the middle. Orange, yeah. A Solero. It was very nice. You like a twister? I like a twister too. It was a toss-up between the Solero or the twister. Yeah, very, very difficult choice to make. So, you've got here, you know, there are bigger decisions to make in life, aren't there? If that's all you've got to worry about, you're doing well. So, sterling silver circle charms. These are rose gold, yellow gold, plated silver, and sterling silver. Now, do you know something, Rebecca? And I'll ask you, obviously, because you're our lovely guest designer this evening. But I know that if I asked 4 different guest designers what they would do with these, I'd probably get about 4 or 5 different answers. This is the kind of thing where it's a great component. It can be used for so many different things in so many different ways. The fact that it's precious metal is wonderful. What would you do with these?
Buy 2 sets.
First off,
because I'd want to make some earrings with a gemstone hanging off the bottom.
Gorgeous.
And I like mixed metals, so linking them to each other as a trio going downwards for a pendant.
That's so nice.
With a tiny gem in the middle of each one, so you've still got some movement there.
See, this is lovely. I'm looking at these and I'm thinking, right, well, I'd make them into charms and I'd feed them onto a cord or feed them onto a chain. There are so many different ways in which you can use these, and this is what I love about Jewellery Maker and the kind of components that we do. We're not dictating to you what you have to do with these. We're not saying you have to do this particular thing with them. I think Rebecca's idea of kind of linking them together and using them just as lovely precious metal, as a precious metal pendant on its own, is wonderful because it shows how much confidence that we have in our findings here. We're not hiding, you know, the quality of our findings. You know, we want them to be the main feature. You're getting a lot of precious metal here. They're so shiny. Did you say these are brand new? They've been on once before. Goodness me. You see, this is brilliant. This is such a great opportunity today. We've got Rebecca's first kit has got loads of beautiful amber in. It's the most stunning kit. And if you love your mixed metal pieces, and of course you're going to love the amber because the amber comes, you know, it's all multicoloured. You know, these are just wonderful. I would be buying these by the bucket load. I really, really would do because they're great quality findings. This sterling silver one is 1.3 grams of precious metal. Oh, so they're all 1.3. They're all 1.3 grams of precious metal combined. So you're going to be getting about over 1/3 of a gram of precious metal in each one, about 40 points. That is a 3.9 across all 3. That's a huge amount of precious. That's ridiculous. There are rings that you can buy on the high street with less than 1 gram of sterling silver, and there are chains that you can buy on the high street which are meant to hold pendants with less than 1 gram of sterling silver in. And each one of these, well, they're combined together, there's over 3 grams of precious metal. That should give you a really good idea as to the amount of precious metal in each one of these. Look at the thickness of what you're getting here. That's as thick as kind of like as like a coin, you know, as like a, you know, a coin that you'd buy something with. You know, you've got something really, really big here. Not so big that it's kind of overbearing and it's going to dominate a design, but big enough for you to have that confidence that you can set this into anything you like, a really heavy pair of earrings, or something much more delicate. Your shipping price today is £22.85. I think that's fantastic. You know, you can really, really set your designs knowing that you've got that incredible quality, that you've got that incredible stability and incredible strength to them because of these incredible findings. We're at £22.85. It is a star buy. We will go as low as we possibly can with all of our deals tonight. We'll give you the very, very, very best deals that we can. Because it's in our interest, it's in your interest to give you the very, very lowest price point. I've got some connoisseurs bits and pieces coming up and anti-tarnish bags as well. So if you are, you know, concerned that you might not be using these for 6 months and you don't want them to tarnish, I've got anti-tarnish bags coming up, so don't worry about that. Stock up now, use them next year, and they're not going to have changed. If you get the anti-tarnish bags, they'll be as good today as they will, you know, in 6 months' time. £14.95 is your incredible price point today. Well done. Under £15, that's less than a fiver each for such enormous quality, you know, real quality items. And as Rebecca said, if you got 2 loads of these, which is going to cost you just shy of £30, and you made a pair of earrings using just 2 of these with maybe some gemstones in, you're going to be, you are absolutely going to be making your money back. No problem whatsoever. A great deal for you today. Well done. So whether you use them as little charm carriers, maybe on a braid or maybe on a chain, or whether you make gorgeous earrings with them, whether you make an entire bracelet or something really kind of innovative and use those little loops on the bottom, it's entirely up to you. But it's such high quality that you're going to be getting here. Gorgeous, and all precious metal. Well done. £14.95. Gorgeous. Cool. Next. Ooh, bolt ring clasps. Did you say 16? Bolt ring clasps. Yes. 2 different sizes. Rose gold plated silver. I love rose gold. Yeah. I think it's my favourite precious metal, actually.
It's my second favourite next to silver.
Silver, then rose gold.
Silver, then rose gold, yeah.
It is. It's funny, isn't it?
To it. Such a warmth to it.
Yeah, and I think that when rose gold is plated on sterling silver, you have the brightness of the silver kind of coming through, but you've still got that lovely bit of warmth. Rose gold, actually, solid rose gold, is really red. It's got a really red, kind of almost coppery feel to it. Rose gold plated sterling silver is a little bit brighter, a little bit lighter, and I think a little bit more wearable. Now these bolt ring clasps come in 2 sizes. Those there I'd be using for necklaces, bracelets, you know, big, everyday pieces of jewellery. These smaller ones here I'd probably use as little charm carriers because they're really diddy. They're so sweet, or maybe for a really small piece of jewellery for a child. They're really beautiful. You're going to be getting 20 clasps here. So 20, so 10 in the large, 10 in the slightly smaller variety as well. They're 5mm and 8mm. You can see the difference there beautifully, can't you? Let's get that price point down for you, shall we? Yeah, let's do it. I like the way we take our photographs on a piece of wood now. I like that. Makes your life a lot easier, doesn't it? So you don't have to kind of Photoshop round things and all that kind of stuff. But it just looks really nice, doesn't it? Oh, there we go. Anyway, well done, everyone. So 10 of your smaller bolt ring clasps, 10 of your slightly larger ones, and they've all got this 925 stamp on them as well. So you know that they're sterling silver, and hopefully that if you give your jewellery away or if you sell it on, the recipient is also going to know that that's precious metal as well, which is great. Well done. £8.95 for all 20 of these. They're great, aren't they? Well done, everyone. Call us now or get involved on our website, JewelleryMaker.com. So much sterling silver coming your way tonight. It's really great. I have to say, the jewellery that Rebecca's made are very good indeed.
Thank you.
You got an amber kit.
Yes, I did.
Did you have to bribe someone for that?
It was a total surprise when it came through, and with the second kit as well.
Yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous,
very
isn't
lucky
it?
girl.
Yeah, lucky ducky. Lucky ducky. Sorry, number what, sorry? Oh. Okay, here we go. Oh, what's this? Ooh. Pearls. Sterling silver. Oh my gosh, this is so beautifully made. Look at that bad boy. Isn't that gorgeous? That is a centrepiece to a necklace, the centrepiece to a bracelet. You can split that up if you like. I know many of our guest designers, Mark Smith basically, he'd take that apart, wouldn't he? And he'd kind of, I don't know, he'd use all the components separately. But the beautiful thing about this, these little loops on top of the pearls, I'm just double checking, yeah, they're all soldered closed. The strength you're going to have just from that, you know, through these being soldered closed is absolutely phenomenal. They're beautiful. It's all 925 sterling silver, and then of course you've got the beautiful white freshwater cultured pearls as well. A really lovely combination of precious metal and organic gem as well. There's nothing quite like silver and pearls. It really is such a lovely combination. You could get big, lovely, oversized jump rings, maybe in a different precious metal, maybe your rose gold plated sterling silver. We had a chainmail day on Wednesday. Maybe you want to include some of those and just connect a load of these together. Because a necklace like this, you know, going all the way around the neck with some beautiful precious metal clasps on would be a very, very pleasing piece of jewellery, not only to wear, but to sell as well. I mean, goodness me, how much would you pay for a piece of jewellery like that? Let's get that price point down for you. Gorgeous quality, really, really top quality. Here we go, £7.95. That is ridiculous, isn't it?
They go beautifully with my second kit.
What's in your second kit? I can't remember.
Pearls.
Is it pearls in your second kit?
And sterling silver.
Oh!
And rubies.
Oh!
The best rubies I've ever seen.
Oh, the ruby, they're drops, aren't they?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, and sterling silver wire as well.
Beautiful. Yeah. Yes. That's why I said I was a very lucky girl to get
You are
two kits like
very
that.
lucky girl. She's been spoilt, either that or she's been
I
blackmailing.
didn't have any input in that one at all. It just
you not?
arrived. Skipping around at home. It's lovely.
What's she, Joey? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. I love dogs. You can tell. You can tell what they're thinking. Hello, you're looking at me, aren't you? You're beautiful. You little pinky tonks. 32 anti-tarnish bags. All right. I know. 18 chances available. These are going to go quicker than Hannah Stewart's 8 of my aero bubbles. Oh, she literally went like that. Yeah, exactly. Disgusting. So anti-tarnish locking bags. You know the anti-tarnish strips that we do? And you can put them in a box or in a bag with your piece of jewellery, and it will prevent or greatly diminish the risk of your jewellery tarnishing. These, you don't need to do that because the bag itself is the anti-tarnish tab. It is absolutely amazing. It is an Intercept tarnish prevention bag with Intercept technology. Goodness me, I want to be a part of Intercept technology. I think that sounds amazing. Sounds like something, you know, you're going to save the world. However, they do make anti-tarnish bags. So what you've got here is, yeah, let's not run away with ourselves, Carol. You're not going to save the world. They make anti-tarnish bags. So 18 chances available. Pauline, Joy, Esther, Valerie, Collector, Gillian, here's your price. £3.95. That is going to save yourself an awful lot of trouble. And don't think that, you know, it's one piece of jewellery per bag. I wouldn't cram loads into a bag, but definitely maybe a couple of pairs of earrings and a ring in each bag, you know, that would be absolutely fine. Or maybe, you know, two or three chains in here as well. Gorgeous. Well done. They're about to sell out. Well done. They're gone. Well, we knew those were going to be exciting.
I keep my wire in those.
Yeah,
because you can write on them to say what's inside.
That's a really good point, actually. Yeah. Rebecca's, keep off. Hands off. Back off, back off. Anti-tarnish locking bags. These ones are larger, so obviously for your larger pieces of jewellery. Yes, so for things like your sterling silver wire, for your sterling silver stamping blanks maybe, it's just so useful to have these as an alternative to the anti-tarnish tabs. The anti-tarnish tabs are great, but these are just, you know, they're impregnated with the anti-tarnish stuff. Already over allocated. Here we go. Here's your price. Boom, £4.95. There you go. There you go. They're gone. Okay, right. Right. Did I just turn that round? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah. Number 30. Same age as me. No. Oh, I'm 32.
Yeah.
Were you going to say 29? Thanks, love. Yeah. Oh, dear me, 29.
That was a very long time ago.
Yeah, isn't it just? The very, very, very long time ago. Oh, goodness me. I think I've got bras older than that. Goodness me. So, sterling silver. Lots of grey underwear. Sterling silver filigree. You know that white underwear that's been through the wash too many times? It's like a blue tack colour, isn't it? It's like, lovely. So, sterling silver filigree key pendant with a mother of pearl detail. This looks really, and now because it's sterling silver, do you know what I might do with this? I might actually patina it, because for me that looks kind of Victorian.
Yeah, yeah.
It's beautifully crafted, isn't it?
You see that on somebody's chatelaine.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, what's that? That programme on television.
Yes, I know. That programme. Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
what's it called?
In the house, in the big house.
Oh, Downton Abbey.
Downton Abbey.
Oh, okay,
it.
right. Sorry,
Yes.
that's not the one I was thinking of. Okay. I don't even know what I was thinking of.
You'll
then.
get used to me, Carol. My brain's like
Bill.
sieve.
No. Emmerdale. No, that's not the one. That's not the one. Oh dear me. Love Island. No, definitely Love Island. Right, sterling silver filigree key. Did anyone watch Love Island? I didn't.
No.
But it seemed to be, I mean, there was a lot of people watching it, wasn't there? A lot of people who you wouldn't expect to watching it. Oh, dear me. Right, so sterling silver filigree pendant with mother of pearl inlay. It's absolutely beautiful. For me, it looks kind of Victorian. You'd want to see it maybe attached to a really lovely diary or on the top of a jewellery box, or even actually if you did patina it in some steampunk jewellery, maybe you could do something really cool with it. So fantastic quality, 2 grams of sterling silver. Goodness me, these gram weights are really, really substantial. Not only that, but it is, sterling silver is a precious commodity. It's a precious metal, and it is just that, it is precious. Let's get that price point down. Let's get it down. Also, 21, key to the door. Does anyone do that anymore? Does anyone follow 21 key to the door? I don't think, I don't know.
It's more 18 these days, isn't it? It's more 18 these
It is
days.
18, isn't it? What can you do when you're 21 that you can't do when you're 18? Not a great deal.
Not a lot now.
No,
they've
it is more
changed
18
everything.
now, isn't it? £5.95, fantastic. Maybe someone's going to move house. Maybe this is for somebody who's just had GCSE results. You know, it's like a good luck, a good luck charm. The key to your future. Yes, Becky. Yes, Becky. You're the key to our future here on Jewellery Maker. Yes, Becky. Absolutely amazing. Gorgeous. Well done. Yeah, much better than your silver. Our silver's good. Yeah, good. I don't like that word. I mean, that's how you describe something which just isn't. It's all right, isn't it? It's good. Oh, dear me. I love a good superlative. Good not being one of them. Right, okay. Start by coming up now. Sterling silver under £5. Hang on. Whoa. Sterling silver under £5. Late show deal. 2 times sterling silver mini findings pack. Well, we better tune in for that then. Silver's brilliant, isn't it? I mean, it's just, sorry, Adam, silver's good. Gee whiz, don't want to get too excited on the Late Show. Silver is meh. I love silver. Where did that noise come from? I've no idea. Send the noise back. Sterling silver elements, sterling silver components. I can imagine, Rebecca, if you're brand... Oh, sorry, Joey, you're right, mate. Oh, he's all right. He's just having a bit of a scratch. There we go. If you're if you're brand new to jewellery making, I can imagine if you're making pieces of jewellery, you'd be quite intimidated by using sterling silver findings. But there's nothing to be frightened of when using sterling silver findings. If anything, they're easier to use than your plated base metal findings. I'm a huge fan of sterling silver. It's the shiniest precious metal that there is. It's one of the strongest precious metals that there is. It's one of the most affordable precious metals that there is. And you shouldn't feel overly kind of cautious of using precious metal findings over plated base metal findings. Whatever your favourite gemstones are, you might want to use precious metal with them. And don't feel guilty about using precious metal with gemstones that people aren't using it with. If it's your favourite gemstone, it means a lot to you, or if it's for a special somebody, then you know, use that precious metal. Give it that kind of elevation that it deserves. It's very easy to elevate the look of your jewellery by using silver findings. In this particular pack, you're going to be getting some head pins, which are wonderful. They've got that lovely symmetrical ball on top of the pin, rather than something which is slightly off-centre or misshapen, which is really, really interesting. You're then going to be getting your bolt ring clasp, a couple of jump rings, crimp bead, and you're also going to be getting your earring findings as well. So that's your pack of findings. You're then going to be getting that times 2. So altogether, this should be £13.90. Now, as it stands at the minute, that is only £6, £6.95 each. That is not a lot of money for bite-size amounts of findings. For a findings pack, we are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of findings in. Linda's already got 2, Pauline's already got 3, Catherine, Kerry. Now, Rebecca, in your honest opinion, and I know that you were shopping a lot with us over the sterling silver weekend, how important is it to stock up on these kind of findings packs?
Very. It's extremely important. If you haven't got your findings, you can't make jewellery.
Absolutely.
You've got nothing to attach the ends of a necklace to, so you can't wear it.
Yeah.
You can't put your earrings in your ear without ear wires.
Absolutely.
You can't use a beading thread without the crimp beads,
without
and
the crimp beads
and things.
And don't you think as well, if you finish making that piece of jewellery apart from putting the clasp on, the chances of you actually coming back to that piece of jewellery to finish, you probably won't do it.
No.
Forget it. The moment's passed. The ship has sailed, hasn't it?
That's right.
So it's really important that you have them in readiness, isn't it? So you never have to run out. We all run out of things occasionally, but it's really important that you take opportunities like this. You know, we only do sterling silver events once every few months, not because we're mean, but just purely because there's not enough sterling silver to kind of meet the demands of all of our customers all of the time. So we'd much rather bring you special sterling silver events so then nobody misses out. We've been very clear about what this hour is and about the fact that it is a sterling silver hour that we're bringing you here. So really make the most of it. Get as many of these as you can. These are not the kind of deals you'll see normally on Jewellery Maker. It's just purely, you know, that we've got some left over from last weekend. £4.95 gets you 2 packs of findings. So you're getting 2 loads of earring findings. You're going to be getting 2 loads of your head pins. You're getting 2 loads of your bolt ring clasps and your crimp beads and your jump rings. That is amazing. Surely, by making the simplest pair of earrings, you could literally double your money back, couldn't you? Catherine, well done to you. Moria, well done to you. Malcolm, Collector, Ruby, Kerry, Anonymous, Collector in Hampshire has just bought 3 loads. Well done. Do multi-buy. If you want to multi-buy, just alter the quantity that you check out in your basket. Speak to our lovely customer service team and they'll add as many, you know, if the quantity's there, they'll add as many as you want to your basket. Or if you're shopping with us on the app, then yeah, just alter the quantity that you check out. Loads of people coming through. Ruby's come through to get 2 of these as well. That's great to see. Well done, everybody. What a deal. What's that head pin doing? There we go. But they're fantastic, aren't they? Really, really essential findings. And then with the added extra of all the gemstones and all of the components that we're going to be bringing you this evening as well, fantastic. There is a bit of a wait on the phone lines at the minute. Just be patient. Linda's just taken 2 loads of these. Well done to you, my darlings. Text in as well. Things that you were told as a child that you thought were true that turned out to be a complete lie. Oh. I also told him that he had to leave home at 18 as it was the law. I said I'd let him stay, but the police will come round and we both get in trouble. You are very cruel, Emma. That's extraordinarily cruel. But sometimes it's the only way to get rid of them, I guess, isn't it?
Tough love.
Tough love, that's it, isn't it? Tough love. Anything else anyone else was kind of told when they were a child and they thought it was true and then they found out that it was a complete lie? Does anyone remember years ago, it was on the news, the spaghetti tree thing on the news, the spaghetti
April
tree.
Fools.
Yeah, the April Fools thing on the news about the spaghetti tree.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
And loads of people believed that spaghetti grew on trees, and it was quite, yeah. I think it was before. I think it was quite a few years ago. But yeah, I mean that's worrying, isn't it? Yeah, and we put a man on the moon, and we believe that spaghetti grew on trees. There we go. There you go. So £4.95 for these now. Well done. Loads and loads and loads of people coming through to get those. Well done. Connoisseurs wipes. Now, I love connoisseurs. We have lovely Gavin sometimes who comes in from Connoisseurs. He's brill, isn't he?
He is. He's very good.
We love Gavin, don't we? He's an all-round lovely chap. He really is. You what, sorry? You love Gavin, do you, Adam? He's great, isn't he, Gavin? He's brilliant. What I love so much about Gavin is that he works for Connoisseurs. Sorry, my dress is all tangled. And he genuinely loves his job. He genuinely believes in the company that he works for. And he speaks from the heart. He speaks with passion about these incredible products. The idea with Connoisseurs is that we want the days of Brasso and things like that, your kind of metal cleaning liquids and kind of which smell horrible, which are quite corrosive and toxic. We want those days to be gone. And what Connoisseurs wanted to do was to make their products look as attractive as possible, as much like lovely high-end kind of cosmetics and face creams as possible, and to be as non-toxic as possible. I've got here Connoisseurs jewellery wipes. These are dry wipes. They're not going to be wet like a wet wipe. They're going to be dry, okay? And this is a quick beauty treatment for gold and silver jewellery. So you literally open up the pack. It's got in here 25 wipes. You can cut them up if you want to. You don't have to use a whole wipe on one piece of jewellery. And you simply, it's a dry wipe, like I say, so don't think about adding any water or think that they need water added to them. It's basically impregnated with a jewellery cleaning solution. You clean the piece of jewellery, so if I just get one of these, I don't know how grubby this is going to be. This is sterling silver. And I give it a bit of a rub, which look really nice and shiny, so there might not be too much on it, but I bet it'll find something. Look, there we go.
Wow.
And you have something really, really lovely and shiny. The great thing about these, they're portable, so you can take them with you if you go to your craft fairs. Look how shiny that is now. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. And I thought that was really nice and clean, and in actual fact, it's probably got my hand cream on it and all sorts. It's just absolutely brilliant what this stuff does. And then once you have used that, I mean, that's no way near used. You need to use all of this over here and maybe even the other side. Once all of that is used, then you just discard it, just pop it in the bin. Don't flush it down the loo, but pop it in your bin, and that is absolutely fantastic. That is something which you can do on a weekly basis. That's something you can do even more regularly. Keep them on your dressing table. That's the whole point with these. They're meant to be attractive. The price on these is absolutely brilliant. £8.95. Now, these are perfect, I think. We've got lovely Rebecca with us today, whose second kit has got loads of beautiful sterling silver wire in it. Once you've made your jewellery and you've put it on a lovely display, wherever it may be, maybe at home or maybe at a sale, you can go around and then clean it with one of these wipes, and the quality, the lift that you will get from your precious metal is absolutely amazing. I'm amazed at how that's come up. That is so beautiful and clean. £8.95 though. Well done, everyone. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Let's do number 20. Here we go. Number 20. Oh, this is brilliant. Okay, so this is your silver cleaning cloth. Again, very, very high quality. You've got two different cloths on here. You've got a polishing cloth, and then you've got the cloth underneath, which is slightly lighter, a slightly lighter kind of whiter kind of colour. Both of which are designed for cleaning and polishing your jewellery. So it's a two-cloth system, and you use the first one. The inner cloth cleans and the outer cloth polishes. You rub your jewellery with the back of the cloth to clean it. You see the dirt and the tarnish disappear. You buff with the violet side, and honestly, it is brilliant. Again, you are going to be able to clean so much jewellery with this. Not just jewellery, but if you've got any kind of silver candelabras, maybe anything like that, it's absolutely brilliant. We keep these around the back of sets as well to clean jewellery with and to clean items, sterling silver with as well. It's absolutely brilliant. So many of these have been bought by our team members here. wanted to kind of take home and clean their jewellery with. It's really, really gorgeous. It's so beautiful and soft as well. And it's a kind of cloth that you can use again and again and again. Here's your price point. Absolutely fantastic. £7.95. And again, it is such a big cloth. The cloths here are so large that that is going to last for ages, for months and months and months. Do get involved when you can. Call us or get involved on our website, JewelleryMaker.com. We've got the most amazing garnet coming up after the break. I know! Oh. How is that garnet? How is that garnet?
You've done it again.
I know. It's coming up after the break. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a couple of seconds. We've got kits, we've got more silver. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a couple of seconds for more fun and games.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Makers, this weekend is August Bank Holiday and we have a jam-packed weekend for you. We've got aquamarine trulliants, very excited to bring you those. Tanzanite, alexandrite is back in stock, so definitely one for the collectors. And over the course of the entire weekend, it's all about the scoops. We've got findings for scoops as your deal of the day. We've got gemstones for scoops as your deal of the day. It's going to be fun. It's going to be packed. Make sure you tune in this August Bank Holiday.
Welcome back, everybody. This is
Hello.
Rebecca. Hello. How long have you been here at Jewellery Maker then?
As a guest designer, this is my 8th show.
Oh,
Yes.
you're very at home, aren't you?
I am now, I feel like it.
Yeah,
but
you should feel like
There's
you're
no
at home.
more choice than to feel at home here.
She's
'cause
one of us.
Everybody's so friendly.
Oh, you are kind. She's a lovely lady. This kit, honestly, it's ridiculous. Before we move on to the kit, though, we've got to do the garnet. Shape, 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 shape for you. I would not have guessed this was garnet.
No,
Never.
I wouldn't.
Never. I would say it was some kind of maybe, Laguna lace agate or rhyolite. Yes, that would be it. Or pitocite.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the most incredible kind of mottled colours going through it. It's really, really shiny though, which is a good clue as to what it is actually, because it is garnet. These shapes, do you know what? I know that we're going to have, again, a lot of people at home who are going to be thinking, oh, I do that with these, I do that with these. And it's all to do with that really awesome shape, isn't it?
It is. It's so unusual.
What kind of designs leap out at you with a shape like this, Rebecca?
I'd be going for earrings first of all, find two that dropped this opposite way, so
Yeah.
they matched on your head.
Oh, that would be a nice idea, yeah.
Or I'd do a juxtaposition triangular,
Yeah.
3 of them
Nice.
in a wire wrap.
You see, because when you've got gemstones like this, it's quite a contemporary cut, isn't it?
It is.
For quite a rustic gemstone. So that kind of contrast, that juxtaposition, as you say, is a really nice thing to play upon. 65 carats in total. On the strand, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I think I've just counted. 3, 6, 9. Yeah, 9 of these on the strand. They're absolutely gorgeous. Dare I say it's, Adam, a unisex strand?
Yes.
I can imagine Adam wearing one of these bad boys.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just a simple bail on a leather thong.
Yeah, absolutely. Gorgeous. Oh, dear me, I've got a vision of my head of Adam. I don't know why. I had a vision of you wearing like a vest.
Actually, we go with your t-shirt.
Wearing a vest with like a... I don't know why I just thought of that. Oh, it's brilliant. I love it. Oh, dear me. I think we're just quite tired, really. But anyway, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous strand that you're going to be getting here. Just one of the most unusual varieties of garnet I've ever seen. There's only how many? 49. Is that it? Well, that's not going to be enough, Becky. Come on, Becky. That's not going to be enough. 49 available in the world. Let's get that price point down, Becky. Let's do it. Let's do it. Adam punching the air there. He's feeling very aggressive this evening.
The green bits look almost like demantoid garnet.
Don't they just? Yes, absolutely. £12.95.
Garnet's my favourite gemstone.
Is
so,
it?
Yes.
Oh, dear me. Gorgeous, beautiful quality, lots of lovely, lovely kind of mossy inclusions. Oh, sorry, I'm just thinking about Adam wearing with a vest. I don't know why I'm laughing at it so much. Sorry, Adam. Oh, it's not you. It's not you. Anyway, Angela and Glenda and Anthony. Oh, Anthony's come through. Oh, Anthony, you're going to do any makes for men, maybe? International Men's Day on November the 15th. Yeah. Absolutely, why not? Gorgeous ones, and a couple of collectors coming through as well. This is really great to see. We only made 49 of these. Oh dear me, what a gorgeous shape these are. Really, really beautiful quality, and the most ungarnet looking strand of garnet I think I've ever seen in my life. But you know what, just add it to your order. Well done, Mary and Jerry coming through now. That's really great to see. Well done, everybody. Do make sure you get these incredible deals, because we don't make a lot of them. They are all limited edition strands more often than not, unless it's like a big deal of the day strand where we might have kind of 400 or 500 of something in stock. They're all really, really limited. We've got a strand coming up later on of lapis lazuli graduated wheels. I've only got 40 of those. You know, a brand new strand to the Late Show. Unfortunately, the same can be said for our kits tonight. They are limited in stock, okay? Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's my kind of jewellery. Gorgeous. Believe it or not, this kit is going under £50. That necklace at the front, the necklace at the back, the pendant, the earrings, all of it. I mean, let's go through these pieces, because you've clearly put in hours worth of work. There, oh my gosh. Isn't that the kind of amber necklace that everyone wants to own, but no one can ever afford it? No one's got the guts to make something like that, because it is so indulgent.
What, that one?
Yes!
Yes.
That one!
That one did take longer than you would have thought, because I actually separated all the colours of the strand.
Oh my gosh.
And put them all on separate 0.4 wires, and then twisted them so you get the swirl effect.
It's superb. That's the kind of design that you see. In fact, it's almost exactly the same design as I saw on the mood board of the kit team probably about 2 years ago, when they wanted to get gorgeous Baltic amber. And that was one of the necklaces that they'd had, you know, had a photograph of on the mood board. You know, we want to achieve this kind of look. How can we do it? And this, that, and the other. And Rebecca's actually made it. The necklace at the back.
Like this one.
Do you know something? I can imagine a bride wearing that on a really lovely, you know, a lovely kind of a woodland wedding or something.
Yes.
You know, this is I mean, the way you've separated those ambers out, they look like individual little stained glass windows almost.
Yes,
They're
they
beautiful.
do. The little orbs, and the light comes through
Oh,
them.
well, it will do,
You can see
yes.
the colour so much more clearly.
The earrings at the, but I mean, that necklace at the back, I mean, that for me, that's kind of like a 50, 60, 70 pound necklace, maybe even more than that. It must have taken such a long time to make. The one at the front is so jam-packed full of amber, that's got to be nudging kind of 80 to 100 pounds.
Yes, it would be.
Do you sell your pieces, by the way?
I do, yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Where do you tend to sell them? Do you just do commissions for people?
I do commissions, yeah. I've got a Facebook business page, but I haven't been on there for ages because of many and varied things.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, I do the odd craft for here and there, and word of mouth, basically.
It is, and I think when you kind of if you're a jewellery maker and you start using gems like amber, then it is going to spread like wildfire that you're using genuine Baltic amber. Look at that. Look at that. That is the most incredible pendant. Isn't that beautiful?
Those cabochons are absolutely beautiful.
They're delicious, aren't they? The earrings at the front, the kind of claw set earrings, the earrings furthest away from us, Adam, are exquisite. I can imagine them in rings. As earrings, they are absolutely incredible. Those earrings on their own, I mean, goodness gracious me, I mean, that's got to be a 70, 80 pound pair of earrings. But we're not talking about a kit that's going to be more than 50 pounds. It's going under 50 pounds. Look at that ring. Oh my word, that's ridiculous. Please don't ever sell that. Keep that for yourself.
I will do. Every set that I get, I think,
do you know,
that's for me. So
this kit, it's amazing that Rebecca's made this. Silver-plated copper white. Sorry, Becky's just told me the price of this kit. Honestly, oh my gosh. Okay, silver-plated copper wire. You've got 10 metres of 0.4, 10 metres of 0.8. These are exactly the same gauges that the guest designer Alison Tarry worked with earlier on today. They're her preferred gauges. I take it that they're pretty much your preferred gauges, or would you have another gauge in there as well?
I
have a
use
1 mil?
0.6 and 0.25.
Do you?
As my go-tos.
Oh gosh, how
for personal
interesting.
things.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, only because you can get such fine detail
You
with
absolutely
it.
can.
But, you know, for for speed and for showing online.
And for building and design
live,
it
you
quickly,
need-
these are
building it
ideal,
up
I guess.
quickly, yes.
3 cabochons. Honestly, this kit is absolutely flying out the door. 3 cabochons. Now, they're not cabochons as in they're flat, so they're cabochons and they're rounded on either side. Plus, they've
They do
all
have
got
a drill hole.
a little drill hole, which, looking at these, you won't even notice it. I mean, you can't see the drill hole, can you? It's actually at the top there, but they do have a drill hole. So you can use them as cabochons, as Rebecca has, or you can use the drill holes. 3 of those. This strand, I know, the necklace at the front, now can you understand why that necklace at the front took Rebecca so long to make? She separated out all of those colours. Now, I have to say, I'd actually really enjoy doing that. Did you enjoy it?
Oh, I did. It's so...
Sit there with a cup of tea.
It's so cosy just to sit there.
It's exactly the word, isn't
Yeah.
it? It is a cosy thing
one
to
for
do.
you, one for you.
It's mindful, isn't
Yeah,
it? It's
it
really...
is.
It
It
is
is.
mindfulness. It's therapeutic. It's just you and your gemstones and a cup of tea. What more do you need, exactly? Well, we need a fantastic price point, Becky. No word of a lie. If I had my way, I'd be selling this kit for 3 times the price of where we are today. You're not going to be able to believe this, Rebecca. You're going to be very upset when you see this price, because I know how hard you've worked on this kit. It's obvious. £26.95.
You're joking.
No, I'm not. No, I'm
Oh,
not.
no, come on.
£26.95. I would, if I had it my way, I would not be selling this kit for less than £60. That is absolutely amazing. The most incredible kit. So 10 metres of 0.4, 10 metres of 0.8, silver plated wire. It says silver wire in there. It's actually silver plated copper wire you're going to be getting there, as it shows on the photograph. And 3 of your gorgeous amber cabochons, and you're also going to be getting a strand of the most glorious Baltic amber. And as Becky quite rightly says, that strand on its own, that shouldn't be any less than kind of £24.95, should it? The whole strand and the 3 cabs and the 20 metres of wires yours today for under £27. That is incredible. I've got loads of people coming through to get this. This kit, by the way, we only had how many, sorry? 64 of this kit, and it's absolutely flying out the door. It's incredible. I'm not surprised either.
Absolutely brilliant price.
It's just gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Every single piece of jewellery there is deserving of a price point that is higher than the price of the kit, I think.
Yeah.
That's when you know you've given the kit to the right guest designer, because they really eke out every single potential that there is. Well done to Alexandra, Doris, Catherine, Julia, Glenda, Collector Debbie, Collector Dawn, Collector Samantha, Kerry. The amount of collectors coming through to get this kit. Absolutely gorgeous. Loads of people coming through to get this. So loads and loads and loads in this kit for under £27. That is amazing. What do you want to demo for us?
Well, I thought that I would show you a weave I've not shown before, and a slightly more complicated one.
Ooh!
In that it takes 10 base wires. We're going to have a look at how to do this bar here. I'm going to do a shorter one so it can make it into a bangle.
Ooh, okay, lovely.
So, we start off with 5 base wires.
Okay.
Okay. Give yourself sort of a thumb's width at the beginning. Just wrap round once, just to secure your wire, with a tail to hold on to, which will be cut off later. Then you put your next wire on top and go round both wires twice in between the 2. Next wire on, round twice underneath the top one. Next wire on, round the top 2 twice, 1, 2.
She's very good, isn't she?
Last one on.
She's very
Oh no,
good with that
I've
wire
missed this step.
Oh,
You
I
go.
spoke too soon. What a sham.
I always do when somebody says, "Which is very
Joey,
good."
who have you brought with you today? I know. Joey's like,
And then you go like that. Yes, he plays with my wire sometimes.
does he?
Yes. I swear he's a cat.
This is
in
Joey the dog,
another
who's
life.
currently sitting behind the desk with us.
And
He's
then
adorable.
to finish off that, see, I've done that just with 5, so we've got half a chevron going up those wires. Then with your other 5, you need to do it the opposite way, coming down. like that. So you start at the top, 2 over, 2 over, 2 over, and go, hang on, let's turn it over. So you're going from top, so you're going from the top down to the bottom. So it's the opposite to that one, okay? I've got to get these the right way around now, hang on.
It's all right, lovely.
Then is the tricky bit when we put these two together to start making our diamonds. So you have 2 working wires and they will swap places at certain points. You make the last 2 pairs that you've got meet each other. Take your bottom wire onto wire number 6.
Right.
Like that.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
And do 2 over that. There we go. Oops. It is very fiddly to start off, but once you get going,
totally understandable.
when you've got 10 wires, it can be fiddly. See?
Oh my gosh,
so
it's
now we've
gorgeous.
joined those 2 together. We carry on with this working wire up to the top. Oh,
This is lovely.
see, it slips,
That's okay.
but it will go back
Yeah.
to where you want it
Absolutely.
to. Over 2. 2. Then under the top one of that pair, over the next 2. Like that. 2 times around that one, in between
Brilliant.
the 2 of them. Oops. There we go. Over the next 2. You could do this with only 8 wires. You could do it with, I've done it with up to 20.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It takes a long time.
And a lot of wire, a lot of weaving
a lot
wire.
of weaving wire, yeah. There we go. Oh, come on.
Come on, mate.
It's because I've got them so short for the demo
That's
bit.
all right, don't worry.
There we go, and round the top
So
2.
well.
Over the top 2. All right, so now we've got all the way to the top again.
Yeah.
I've still got this base wire from that one there. So we need to take this wire and start that coming downwards. One, over 2, and going down is actually slightly easier. You go down, yeah, going downstairs is always easier than climbing upstairs.
Well, I suppose it depends, doesn't it? But yes. There's a lot
I
of
usually
people.
go downstairs at speed.
I know, yes. Goodness gracious me. Oof.
There. So now they won't move now because
Yeah, that's
we've
awesome.
got
They're kind of
both-
locked in.
Yeah, we've got both working
That's so
wires
clever.
locked
Watching
together.
you kind of zip the 2 parts together.
Yeah.
It's but it makes complete sense.
Yeah.
Rather than having to manage 10 wires right from the off,
Yes.
which would just be totally.
And if
it
you're
would be-
doing it with 2 working wires, you don't have to then sort of take the end and poke it in.
Yes.
You can have 2 free ends to work it, which is so much
Absolutely.
easier. Okay, so you carry on with that. Now that you've got to the you've got a cross.
Lovely.
Now that one will come down to the middle. That one will go up to the middle.
Yeah.
You go around the 2 middle pieces, and then they'll swap. And you stop, and that's how you make your zigzags.
That is awesome.
Here's one I did earlier.
Oh my gosh, this looks beautiful.
Blue Peter style. Now that on its own could be a standalone piece.
How long did that take you to make?
That took me about 2 hours.
You are brilliant, aren't you? That is absolute. That would take me about a week. That's incredible.
It does take a while.
As a standalone piece,
Yeah.
that is gorgeous. It looks manufactured. It
Yeah.
looks machine made, and it's all to do with the wire,
As
the quality of the wire. And
bangle
obviously,
on its own.
do you know what?
And
I
it would be-
absolutely love that. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at the definition in that.
Yeah.
Oh, that is just exceptional.
But we've got some of the most amazing amber to showcase.
So how do you attach them on there then?
That's what I'm going to show you next. Right, so I've got to the end and I've finished off one of my working wires just by wrapping 3 times around the top base wire, just to secure it. Now this one, I've wrapped around 3 times to make sure it doesn't slip anywhere. And I'm going to take it down the back where it can't be seen and up through the gap in the middle. Now, can you see in the middle there's a wider space between the 2s than between all the other ones? And that's because of the way we've joined them in the middle. So we're going to take that up. Sorry, I can't see your hands. There we go.
Lovely.
I'm going to find an amber. And these have got beautiful drill holes in them.
Don't they just?
They're so good.
Very, very generous.
And then we go back down the same space.
So I suppose you've got that little bit of a gap which you can use, haven't you? That's brill.
Right. And because of the shape of these ambers being long, they fit into that diamond.
Oh, that is so
So you've gone
brilliant.
down in that space, you go up into the next one. Careful you don't bend your wire.
Yeah, don't get a kink in it.
Pull that secure.
Yeah.
And then get your next one. Now I've happened to do a repeating pattern, but you don't have to do that. You could just do them.
You could graduate colours out or in, or whatever it may be. Yeah.
Oh, I can't find the drill hole. Where's it?
Come on, Rebecca, come on.
There it is.
There it is.
Okay, so
She's
put
got
on
it.
there, all the way through.
Yeah, lovely. That is such a lovely, oh gosh, that is such an awesome design. And you know, I love the way the amber's standing proud.
Yes.
The quality of the wire work is off the scale. I mean, it's different to any wire work I've seen a guest designer do on JM. That's so different, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done you.
So we do that all the way to the end.
Of course, yeah.
And then tie your working wire off around one of the centre wires three times just to make it secure. Trim off your ends. Whoops. And trim them very close.
Very close, yeah.
So that they're not going to scratch. One will be on the top and one will be on the bottom. Like that. Just give them a squidge.
Squidgy.
Proper jewellery making term.
Oh, I love that jewellery making term. Squidge!
Yeah. And then it's up to you what you do with the ends.
Yeah.
Now, I've used on the necklace, I've just crisscrossed them.
Yeah, lovely.
And bent them backwards to make a chevron. But you could, using your bell making pliers, you could make a series of swirls.
Nice.
Whoops. Don't pull them too tight because everything will move out of space.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
But what you're aiming to do is to end up with 1 or 2 at the end. Oops.
Oh, that you can anchor onto the chain.
That you can make into... I'm just going to move these out of the way for now. Those 2. Let's move those 2 out of the way. And I'll swirl those over later. And turn those 2 over. And that one over. And then do a simple loop on the end, and I'm going to make this into a bangle, so we'll make it into a wrapped loop.
Lovely.
So it's nice and secure. If I've got enough, I think I have. It's getting a bit closer.
Okay.
Do there we are.
Gorgeous.
Do a wrap loop over there.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Because it's 0.8 wire, it's quite difficult to do a wrapped loop, but
it
is better on a bracelet rather than a simple loop.
Of course
it won't come undone.
Absolutely.
If you do the same as that on both sides and then use a bracelet former or something
to bend
like
it round.
That, like the bracelet bending
Forming,
bangles.
absolutely.
Bangle bending pliers. And you make a nice...
Oh my gosh.
bangle.
That is
It'll fit on there.
exceptional.
You can do the same pattern if you say do 3.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Nice earrings.
Yeah, beautiful earrings,
or
yeah.
5 as a pendant.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've moved again.
It's all right, lovely, don't worry.
5 as a pendant.
That is awesome.
Sort of thing.
Well done, Rebecca! Woo, 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 woo. That's awesome,
go.
I love that. Yeah, that's great.
Thank you.
Well done, you.
I'm going to
Let's
finish
do a
then,
star by. Next, we've got this incredible strand of multicoloured beryl next, which would work beautifully actually with this kit in replacement of the amber.
Yes, it would.
Don't go anywhere. It's a star by. Well, I think Rebecca might need to lie down in a dark room now. That was jewellery making quick style. That was amazing, wasn't it?
I'd love to see what people make if they put anything.
Oh my gosh,
up.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
let's see what people do.
Oh, sorry, lovely. Oh, is it this? No.
Oh,
I love these.
oh, that's his accents.
Oh, micro-faceted. Oh, these are
yes.
adorable. Do you know what? The most delicate colours. I was talking to my eldest daughter yesterday. We were talking about the word pastel and what the word pastel meant, because she had the word pastel on her LOL cards, and she loves LOL and top trump cards, and there was one which said perfect. What's LOL? It's like dolls. I've no idea. They're like weird dolls with massive heads and big eyes and stuff, but they're kind of, I don't know, kind of Japanesey. Anyway, so one of them is called Pretty in Pastel, and she was trying to work out what paste, mummy, paste, pasta. I said, oh, pastel. I said, well, what's pastel? I said, well, it's like a colour, but it's like a really delicate colour. It's like a light version of that, like a soft colour. And so we were looking at different colours. Is that pastel? No, that's not a pastel colour. Is that one pastel? Yes, that is. So we now know what pastel means. But these are kind of things which we take for granted with beryl, these lovely soft pastel colours. We're very lucky to have strands like this on Jewellery Maker. Not only is this really delicately coloured, it's kind of like that gorgeous kind of colourless quality with a hint of pink, with a hint of blue. You can definitely see the graduation of colour there. Yeah. To have it microfaceted, that is something really quite special. Microfaceting gemstones is not an easy task. It's actually a very, very expensive process for gemstones to go through. They have to be cut using a special, well, they have to be drilled using a special drill, cut using a special cutter wheel. You have to look through a special viewfinder so you can see what you're doing. It's incredibly difficult to facet. To micro-facet gemstones of this kind of size. There's some, yeah, that's what I've just seen actually, some lovely pastel greens as well as the pinks and blues. There's definitely pastel greens in there. So you've got blue going through to pink, some little pastel greens just there. Can you see them? The beginnings of emerald. Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Great for all of your kind of wedding-inspired pieces. Fantastic for anything just a little bit softer, maybe for someone who's a little bit younger or someone who just wants to wear a delicate colour. They don't want to wear bright pink, bright blue, bright green together. It's got that lovely kind of freshness to it, hasn't it? It's very, very delicate indeed. Make the most of these. Use them as little seed beads if you want to. They're ever so pretty. You'll find that they will go on the 0.25mm gauge wire, which is lovely. And Alison Terry was actually talking this morning about the benefits of 0.25 wire. A lot of people are frightened of it, but in actual fact, it's incredibly versatile and incredibly strong as well.
It is surprisingly strong.
You can even do your rosary linking with your 0.25. A lot of people think, oh no, I can't do it with 0.25. It's too weak a wire.
Because of the wrap.
You absolutely can, precisely. So you could, if you wanted to do a beautiful piece with a 0.25mm gauge wire, you could do it with a strand like this, and it would absolutely work. Should be priced on this is £24.95. That's a beautiful recording, isn't it? Is that one of yours, Adam? It can be?
Yes.
It can be, yes. It can be one of yours, yes. Let's go exactimundo, half price, to £12.47.
Wow.
Yes, I know. It's absolutely brilliant, isn't it?
It's
Look
so
at that.
pretty.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Really, really lovely quality. £12.47. That is amazing. You're thinking what, lovely? Stacker bracelet. I like that idea.
Yeah.
against the skin is lovely. See, I'm reasonably fair, and the colours are not getting lost. The colours are really striking, aren't they? Oh, I really like that. What an interesting strand of gemstones. It's beautiful, isn't it? It would look great with some of the really high quality sterling silver that we've got. Don't forget, we've got sterling silver Y coming up in the next kits. I can't remember what gauges they are, but we've got sterling silver Y coming up. Use it with some of the findings that we've already bought you during the 6 o'clock hour as well. You could certainly try and use this with maybe some of the 0.4mm gauge wire, or the beautiful spiral rings that Laura Binding does, guest designer Laura does, would work beautifully with these micro-faceted rounds as well. Just a really, really high quality strand. There you go. Wonderful, well done. You're getting hundreds on the strand as well. Let's move on. It's a bundle of micro-faceted gems. Oh my gosh. Here they are. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba, ba. Do you remember when we first started doing micro-faceted gemstones? They used to be, at the very lowest per strand, about £12 a strand, maybe slightly more, and occasionally we could do them for kind of closer to a tenner a strand. But we only did it with a few gemstones. Spinel, I think, was probably the first one that we did it with. Here you've got micro-faceted rose quartz. Ooh. The gemstone of romance. That's beautiful, isn't it? Thulite.
Thulite from Norway.
Isn't it gorgeous? I've got a bigger strand of thulite coming up later on in the show. I always think thulite makes it sound like you've got a lift. Yes. Like, I'll have a lift. Yes. And it's actually called thulite, but you've got it thulite. And you've also got Willith, what the heck? And you've actually got beautiful tiger's eye as well. Ah, beautiful. Oh, he's not the son of God, he's a very naughty boy. So you've got tiger's eye, thulite and rose quartz. Oh, and I've got Life of Brian in my head now. Get out of my head! Oh, dear me. Are there any men here? No. Any women, sorry. Right, so, rose quartz, thulite. It's just... And, yeah, your gorgeous tiger's eye, beautiful quality. Should be £32.85. That's £10.95 a strand. That's not bad. That's not bad. But you know what? In the words of Roy Walker, it's good, but it's not right. Let's do a bit better. Let's be better. Let's be gooder, Adam. Let's be good, shall we? Let's be good and do a good price. No, let's do a Becky Bonanza price. £6.98. Absolutely fantastic. Do you have any nicknames on the Late Show, Becky? No. Becky, what? Oh, can I not repeat that?
I think it's rude.
Is it a rude one?
Yeah.
Becky, what? Becky, what? No, I don't have any nicknames on the morning show. I'm just asking you. Not in a horrible way. I was thinking of, an amazing Becky Bargainous Price or something, or... What's that? You call yourself what, Adam? Sexy Adam. Oh, my gosh. Who on earth do you think you are? You can't give yourself nicknames like that. It's for other person who says it. You're the only person who says it. It's for other people to call you that, not for you to call yourself that. I shall call myself Handsome Adam. Yes, and everybody shall call me that. He's just pushing those boundaries every day. £20.95. Oh, gee whiz, there we go. Is it mainly this team you've worked with, or have you worked with the other team as well?
It's mostly Rebecca being producer.
Yes, she is.
And we've done Ben a lot.
Oh,
well,
really?
I've done
Stay on!
You know what I mean?
It's alive! Whoa, it's getting hot in here.
And Pete.
Have a sip of my tea.
Yeah,
No. Oh, gee whiz, let's move on.
My voice does run away with me sometimes.
It does, doesn't
it?
I
don't mean
no
to.
filter. There you go.
I used to play Mrs. Malaprop on stage. And they do get
gee
sort of
whiz.
stuck.
Malapropisms. Oh, I love a malapropism. Oh, gee whiz. Oh, starting to feel very, very itchy and a bit nervous about sitting next to Rebecca. What's she going to come up with next?
But you're the crazy one.
I'm not crazy. I am absolutely fine, Rebecca.
No, I know you are, but you're funny.
Absolutely fine.
You always make me laugh.
Blink twice if you need me to call someone. So, but multicolour barrel rat. So we've just done the micro-faceted ones. Oh, goodness me, it's not the time. And we've got these big bad boys now. 12 mils. Look at the quality. Now, normally, I have to say, with big multicolour barrels like this, we're focusing on the aquamarine colours, so the blues, and the morganite colours, which are the pinks. There are some lovely, lovely emerald colours in here. So, you know, the beginnings of lovely emerald greens in here. This is not, it is an unusual quality to bring you. Can I just say as well, you might think that because they're all members of the beryl family that they all live together and you mine them all in the same place. No, morganite and aquamarine don't grow together. Emerald and goshenite don't grow together. You find them in completely different parts of countries, geographically, completely different pegtite deposits, which makes a strand like this a really difficult strand to put together because the gemstones might be mined hundreds of miles apart. They might be mined just, you know, next door to each other. But don't take anything like that for granted. Don't just think that because they're the same family of gemstones that they're all from the same region, because quite often they're not. 26 strands left. I'll be interested to find out how much this is actually, because when we first sourced these kind of strands, which was about, you see already, that's amazing. We first started to source strands like this about 6 years ago on Jewellery Maker, and the lowest price point that we could do was about 60 quid for these. Already we're at £34.95. Who wouldn't want to own multicolour barrel in this kind of size and also put it with the multicolour barrel that we've literally just done, the micro-faceted beauties. Use them as little spacers. An amazing price point. Here we go, everyone. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, that's an amazing price. Becky. Oh, it's a good one, Becky. Here we go, Becky. Let's get that price point down. Here we go. £16.95. That's amazing. How many on the strand? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 33. 33 on there. That's about 50 pence each. That's 51 pence each. Would you be happy to pay 51 pence for that, for that aquamarine there, for that morganite, that emerald?
Definitely.
Aquamarine? If someone said to you, you can have an aquamarine for 51p, you'd go, yes please, thank you very much.
That one is amazing.
I'd do some pearl knotting with these.
Yes,
this is the kind of strand that would make me want to learn pearl knotting. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
It inspires you to do something different.
And pick out one of those colours as a thread.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, good idea, actually. That aquamarine there, 51p. It's a joke, Adam. It's a joke, isn't it? Just a joke. Number 11, some lovely kunzite. Goodness me. I would never have guessed that was kunzite. That is absolutely, oh my gosh. Actually, do you know what? I take that back. That is proper kunzite.
Isn't that beautiful?
Purpley pinks, that's what we're looking for with kunzite. 13 available. Beautiful colours. They're gorgeous. It's a really specific shade of pink, isn't it? It's pink and blue, pinky purple. See, if I was to say pink with blue in it, my husband would say, what? It's pink and it's got blue in it. What? It's pink, Carol. No, it's pink and it's got blue. It's got secondary colours of blue. He'd be like, it's pink. He is unable to see second colours of anything. It's black or it's red, or it's blue, or it's pink, or it's yellow. You know what I mean, though,
I
don't
do
you?
know what you mean.
There we
there's
go.
There's a background hint to them.
There's an undertone. Can you see the undertone of blue in there, Adam? He can. He's nodding away in fear of his life. He's saying, yes, yes, I can see all the colour.
It's a bit outnumbered otherwise,
So,
isn't it?
yes, a kunzite trio. Goodness gracious me, a kunzite trio here, where you're going to be getting 3 10-carat kunzites, which measure 16 by 12 mil, all the same size. I'm thinking I'd love to see these maybe claw set, prong set, a little bit like the earrings that lovely Rebecca's made, and the beautiful ring. Use it with the gorgeous silver plated wire. Oh my gosh, it would be gorgeous.
Yeah.
With the gallery wire that we've got coming up on Sunday morning show with
they look
Alison.
beautiful.
Have you
with
used
that.
the gallery wire?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
It's incredible.
It's incredible. It's so easy to use. It's
And doesn't it cut down the amount of time it takes to make something by about half?
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, it's brilliant,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it is. It's very good.
So do make sure you tune in for the gallery wire. These are £89.85. They're beautiful. £29.95 each. That's all right, isn't it? That's a bit of all right. We're going lower. Where are you finding these products, Becky? Hang on. What did you just say? Buy one, get what? Is that a thing? Would you ever go into the supermarket and say, buy one, get two free? Well, it is. Buy one, get one free. You buy one, you get one free. You buy one, you get one free. You got oil under 600, 400. No! Pick up the picking phone! Don't you hate that advert?
Oh, I do.
Shut up! $29.95 for all three of these. That was that's Cannon and Ball who do that. And the bloke with...
the bloke who used to be in Coronation Street.
The bloke who used to be Reg Olsworth.
That's it. Yeah.
And then the bloke with the funny kind of... He's bald on top and then long hair. He's the guy who owns the company.
Oh,
he owns the company.
Does he really?
Yes. He's dressed up as a town crier.
Gets you talking about it though, doesn't
it?
That's the good
There you go.
thing about it is...
Hi girls and sexy Adam.
Yay!
Literally punching the air with delight. Carol, do you know what Rebecca's profession was? Just wondering. A great show.
Oh, right.
No, what was your profession? Can I guess?
Go on then.
Can I guess? Give me a clue.
Used to work...
Give me a clue.
People smaller than that.
You're a teacher.
Bit more than that. I was the head teacher.
No!
Yeah.
You're a head teacher?
I was. Look, she's backing off. No, Becky knows this story. If anybody came to my schools looking for me and they couldn't find me, the office would always say, well, she'd be in the sandpit somewhere. Or just go and listen for singing, you'll find her. I was a nice head teacher.
Were you?
Yes.
Do you know what? I'd love it if you were my
children
head
loved me.
teacher. Yeah.
Yeah. And I loved my children.
Oh.
I loved it.
Oh, lovely. How long were you a head teacher for?
12 years of three schools at the same time.
Really?
Yeah.
And how long were you a teacher for?
30 years.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right, Joey.
I
All
got
right,
one
hey,
school
he's
to the top 7% in the country.
Sorry, say again.
I got my first headship was getting the school to the top 7% in the country. And then because I did that, the county asked me to take on another head at another school that was failing, got them to satisfactory, and another school. I'm running all three at the same time.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Have I said anything over the last hour or so?
No.
Nothing that will stand up in a court of law. I'm sure
all you
we're
have
fine.
said over the last
That
whatever is
awesome.
how much you love your children.
Oh.
That just shines through. So don't
I
worry
do
about
love my
it like
children. I would, I do quite like the thought of Pippa starting school because I'd like someone else to have a go. Because I've run out of skills, basically.
Yeah, but the things you do with your children is wonderful.
Aww.
You give them experiences,
Oh.
and that is so important.
Yeah, they love
so
it.
important. That
Oh, don't, you'll make me
they've
cry.
got experience
Riz.
before they actually get to school.
Oh, I love them. Love them. Love them. Right. But they are annoying. Multicolour. My husband will be struggling doing bedtime tonight. Two very tired little birds. Multicolour beryl cylinders. You are loving the multicolour beryl today, aren't you? You're on the beryl bus. Gee whiz. She's always on the beryl bus, I think, isn't she? Look at these two together. Oh my gosh. See, that is a suite of jewellery right there, isn't it? That is a wedding suite. That's a symphony of gorgeous colours. Isn't it nice as well? You've got moments of clarity in this strand. This strand is much more bead quality, but then the carat weight's that much bigger. Clarity on these. I don't think I've ever seen cylinders.
Seen those before.
No, neither have I. I don't think
my
I've ever seen
gorgeous.
cylinders of beryl. That is a really good looking strand, isn't it?
Lovely. Just restrand those as a necklace.
Yeah, absolutely.
With some accent beads between them.
Yeah, I'd probably put little spaces just to stop that from happening.
Yes. Yeah.
But other than that, just that kind of bit of kind of a break, and you don't want that necessarily. But yeah, just put a few spaces in there. That will definitely deal with that issue. The quality, I like how the quality throughout the strand is slightly different. So this morganite is much more peachy than that one there. That one there's got better clarity than that one. But I quite like that slight irregularity in clarity and colour.
To me, it shows you that they're real.
Doesn't it? Well,
they're not machine made.
It absolutely does. It shows that they're genuine gemstones. If you wanted to graduate those colours, you could do, couldn't you?
Yes.
Okay. Price point $19.95. Not being funny, but one of those on a wish style bracelets. To, you know, maybe one for each member of your family or something. That would be a really nice piece of jewellery to make. A little cylinder for each member of your family. Did anyone at school, when you went to school, did anyone do the thing where you bury a time capsule?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I never did that at school, and I really wished I had. And you put things in there like, I don't know, a TV guide or I don't know, a cinema ticket or something.
Yeah. We did brilliant. One in the year 2000.
Did you?
And buried it.
It was a popular thing to do during the millennium, wasn't it?
Every child in the school did a picture or wrote a story about what they would be doing in 20 years' time.
Oh.
And we've all promised we're going to go back. And, crumbs, it'll be next year.
Well, yes, it will be next year.
I wonder what they're all doing now.
How
I know
wonderful.
what some of them are doing. Yeah.
Gorgeous, hey? Well done. Under £20, that's fantastic. Well done. Collectors all over the country coming through to get those. Well done, my love. Well done, me ducks. Right. Ooh. This is a nice strand. This is gorgeous snowflake obsidian, but in kind of irregular cubes. As soon as you get something in a cube shape, it instantly becomes contemporary, I think. For a gemstone which is quite rustic and quite organic and as unique as a snowflake is, you've got really quite a contemporary, quite a regimented way of cutting it, and that sometimes can really work. So it's just those two lovely opposites just coming together beautifully. 50 carats in total. Lovely stacker bracelet. What do you reckon, gang? Bit of channel setting maybe to zhuzh it up a bit. I think definitely a unisex strand, Adam.
Yeah.
Sexy Adam, sorry.
Definitely.
Goodness gracious me.
Mix them with something like howlite or
nice.
Dendrite opal that we had earlier.
I love
I can never
dendrite
remember
opal.
which one's which.
We've got some absolute beauties, haven't we, today? 50 carats in total. How do you fancy under £10? How do you fancy under a fiver? £4.95. Well done. What things you were told when you were young and you thought they were true and you later learned it was a load of old rubbish? Anything like that? Anything like that? Let us know. Let it all out. Let it all out. We're all here to help each other. Let it all out. These are gorgeous, aren't they? Absolutely beautiful. Adam, just a side note. If you're going to call yourself Sexy Adam, you need to have some kind of a pose like they have in Gladiators.
He's got the smile to go with that title.
So I think that he's like. So maybe, I don't know, Sexy Adam. Maybe you need to do like a that, or well, no, if you're going to give yourself that kind of nickname, you need to have like a stance to go with it. Oh. Do a lunge, please do a lunge.
like a side lunge.
A side lunge, perfect. Why not? Not too far, Adam. You don't want to cause yourself a mischief. We need you
I'm not
for
sure
the
about
rest
the hands on the hips either. Yeah.
Oh dear me.
You've done yourself
he's done yourself a mischief. There you go. Oh dear me. That's it. You know, you made your bed, you lay in it. You need to. You know, you can't go giving yourself nicknames like that and then not following it through with a stance or a motto or a catchphrase.
Catchphrase.
Like, you know, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson with his smouldering eyebrow. You know, that's his thing. He's gorgeous, isn't he? Oh, gee whiz.
Who, Adam?
Adam's beautiful. No, that's Dwayne "The Rock." Actually, I love Adam. He's gorgeous. But Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, I was actually talking about. I mean, it's difficult to tell you apart, to be fair. I mean, honestly, it's like he's here as I live and breathe. Oh, dear me. Oh, dear me. Right, okay, so purple striped agate buffet coins. These are fun, aren't they? I like these. They're like little sweeties, aren't they? Yes, Becky, let's do another under 5 deal. Can you hear what they're talking about in there? Can you hear?
Yes,
I've
got talkback in.
That's good, isn't it?
I find it easier with talkback.
See, so do I. Some guest designers don't like it. I think it's your teaching background.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
You can kind of zone in and out.
That's right.
Choose what you want to listen to
and
and not.
upside down and.
Yes, absolutely. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
£4.95. Oh, gee whiz. My mum used to have a teacher who used to say things, and I think she said things on purpose, like, so they'd be sitting down doing a maths paper or whatever, and the teacher would come up and stand directly behind you and look at it and look at your answer, and she'd say with her hands on this, she was kind of a Miss Trunchbull kind of character, and she'd stand with her hands on the hip and say, my figure is much better than yours, my love, and things like that. And she'd say they used to have these desks with drawers in, and she'd open your drawers while I look through them and think. It's really bad. And something about the board while I run through it, or whatever. Look at the board while I run through it, or stuff like that.
Remember one of my old teachers, Mr. Wilson.
Oh, Mr. Wilson.
He was. Looking back, I think I actually quite liked him. He was a lovely man. Oh. But he used to somehow manage to aim the board rubber, because in those days we had chalk on chalk. He used to turn around and aim the board rubber directly at the person who was causing the damage. Yeah,
Mr. White used to do that to us. He used to throw the chalkboard rubber, used to kind of and deflect off your head. Yeah. I mean, obviously, that's not right to do to kids, but yeah.
It was in those days.
It was one of those things, though, when you chalkboards and things. Oh, yeah. Anyway, dyed multicolour striped agate puffy hearts, beautiful. These are exactly the kind of gemstones that that I know our guest designers are always looking for, to bezel around with things like seed beads, to prong set, to do really big, oversized designs. Maybe setting into a brooch. Yeah, we've done that lovely heart shape for you. So use it. Really, make it bigger, bezel around it, claw set it, or just leave them as is.
Or netting round it.
Netting, that's a nice idea. Because to be honest, the gemstone does all the work for you, so you don't have to do a huge amount with it. Should you not want to, pop it on a head pin. Let's get that price point right down for you. Really generous drill holes going through here. Look at all that cord that's going through there. Well done. £6.95. Absolutely brilliant. These deals are brilliant tonight, aren't they? And I love the fact that, although, I mean, if somebody said to you, I've got a strand of gemstones and there's purple, blue, pink, green, orange, blue, all these different colours, you might think, oh gosh, that sounds like it's a bit much. But in actual fact, because all these colours, although they're all different, they're all the same kind of saturation and tone, they all work beautifully, don't they? It is like a tie-dye effect, isn't it? Where the colours are very different, but they all work together. They're all the same saturation. And sometimes variety is the spice of life, Adam, isn't it?
It is.
Don't you think?
Yes.
I think variety is the spice of life. Joanne in Shropshire, well done. A time capsule in the 80s. Oh, sorry. We done. Oh, dear. We done a time.
We went and dug it up, but it had vanished.
Oh.
We
had the coordinates correct, so no idea where it had gone.
So no idea where it had gone. Oh.
Aliens.
They'd landed and found this and taken it away with them and thought, ooh, we're not going back there again.
My nana told me she played tennis at Wimbledon. Lies. All right, sexy Adam. How are you doing? Loving the lunch. Take that text off screen. We do not. Karen, filth. Absolute filth, Karen. Heavens alive. If that's our viewership, I don't want anything to do with you. No, I love it. It's great, isn't it? Love it. Objectifying men. I mean, goodness gracious me. Yes, let's do it, Becky. What is it? Oh, graduated fancy jasper.
Aren't they lovely? You've got a necklace straight away there. You've got a necklace straight away.
Well, you do, don't you? In a graduated strand, you absolutely do. That is a necklace straight away. You don't have to worry about buying a smaller strand, a medium-sized strand and a large strand. You've got them all here for you. Do a lovely bit of knotting. That is an afternoon's work if you want to do a lovely bit of pearl knotting in between that and put a beautiful clasp on there. I think with the amber that we've done, actually, with the gorgeous amber kit, they'd work beautifully. I mean, that's really autumnal now, isn't it? It looks absolutely gorgeous. And don't forget, and I think I forget this quite often, once you've made a piece of jewellery, you don't have to keep it like that. If you make a piece of jewellery and you want to wear it in the winter in one way to go over maybe a lovely woolly jumper, but then you want to wear it in the summer and you want to layer it up or make it longer, just cut it up, make it again. Nothing's, you know, there's no shame in that. The only thing you're going to sacrifice is maybe a bit of beading thread and a couple of crimps. That's it. 190 carats of fancy jasper graduated rounds. Here we go. £6.95. There you go, everyone. Absolutely gorgeous price points for you today. And all these gorgeous, gorgeous colours all together. A bit like the last strand. Colours that you wouldn't necessarily put together all the time, but they work because they're all the same tone. It's the same gemstone. Gorgeous. Well done. Coming up in the next hour. Oh, my gosh. Red spinel. Look at this. Star by, baby. It's absolutely beautiful. One of my favourite red gemstones. A red gem you very seldom see. Beautiful red spinel coming up straight after the break. That's going to be absolutely fantastic. We've also got lapis lazuli, aquamarine, thulite. We've got another kit as well. There's so much coming up in the last couple of hours of the show. Don't go anywhere. We'll come back with this red spinel in just a couple of seconds.
Jewellery Makers, this weekend is August Bank Holiday and we have a jam-packed weekend for you. We've got aquamarine trilliants, very excited to bring you those. Tanzanite, alexandrite is back in stock, so definitely one for the collectors. And over the course of the entire weekend, it's all about the scoops. We've got findings for scoops as your deal of the day. We've got gemstones for scoops as your deal of the day. It's going to be fun. It's going to be packed. Make sure you tune in this August Bank Holiday.
Order from us today at www.jewellerymaker.com.
Hello everyone, it's Mark here with a little note of a date for your diary. Join myself and presenter Eleanor, August the 27th morning show from 8 AM. We've got a jam-packed show and I'm here to tell you 3 things we've got coming up. First thing is we've got 2 brand new nugget strands. First is Tanzanite and the second, a most amazing chip strand of emerald. They're both beautiful. Deal of the day is a gemstone that I've never seen before. And I've been told not to say anything, but I'm going to tell you all. Chrome tourmaline. I've just seen a photograph of it. It looks beautiful. But what I'm really here to tell you about is myself and Eleanor are going to be relaunching brand new, and it's going to be one of my favourites, Ava beads, all the way from the Czech Republic. We've got 5 brand new colours combined into kits. We've bought all the jewellery, we've got the DVD, we've got everything you could possibly need to work with these amazing Czech beads. So that's Tuesday morning, the 27th, the morning show, Ava beads, brand new chips and nuggets, a most amazing deal of the day. Join myself and Eleanor from 8. We'll see you then.
Maker? Shop with us for the first time and you'll receive a free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful gemstone strands in an organza bag, plus a DVD ideal for jewellery making newbies, featuring tutorials essential for getting started and so much more. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will automatically be added to your order when you make your first purchase with us. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, shape and colour will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your new free gift, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
So this Monday, Bank Holiday Monday on the Mid-Show, we have got an epic show. Not only have you got myself and Claire McDonald as guest designers, but we've got the return of the one and only Jenny Cleary, which we've been waiting for ages. We've also got an amazing DVD to launch, which is our chainmail and wirework fusion DVD, which myself and Claire have worked together with. So you can see from the examples, we've got some beautiful fusion between those wirework connectors, chainmail cabochons, wirework cabochons, chainmail connectors. So join us from 1 till 6 on Bank Holiday Monday.
Love Jewellery Maker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the Jewellery Maker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket. Simply enter your email address and select Continue as Guest below. After this, the checkout process is simple. Select your quantity and delivery option and then check out securely. Enter your billing details and either a credit card or PayPal account and proceed to payment. From here, you still have the option to create an account if you wish, making shopping online easier for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. So visit our website for more information. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker. This is the most amazing strand of red spinel. Only 30 were ever made. Cool. Talk about the master of disguise. This is the ultimate, isn't it? The beautiful Black Prince ruby in the crown jewels for years was believed to be one of the world's largest rubies in the world. It's actually a red spinel. And this has the look of Songir ruby, doesn't it? If somebody said to you that's Songir ruby, you would not even consider kind of questioning that. It has it is every bit a Songir ruby, isn't it? It's got the colour, the clarity. It's got everything about, I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. In actual fact, what you're looking at is arguably as rare as your beautiful Songir ruby. This is in fact 5 carats of natural red Burmese spinel. Arguably the best location in the world to get your spinel from is Burma. The quality you are getting here, the clarity you're getting here, the sumptuous red notes, the internal glow, the internal brilliance you are getting here is responsible for one of the rarest varieties of spinel in the world. Burmese red spinel is so rare and at one point was so valuable that many people didn't even believe that it existed because people hadn't seen it for so long. The location, the mine location for it was such a closely guarded secret. Nobody believed really that this gemstone was being mined. It certainly wasn't allowed to leave the country. It is one of the most guarded, most protected gemstones in the entire world. I love it. Honestly, I think it's absolutely beautiful. Rebecca, I mean, you're kind of nice and close up to this, John. I've seen you kind of leaning over a couple of times. It is exquisite, isn't it?
Gorgeous. It looks quite pink on the screen.
Yeah.
It's not. It's pure.
It's bright red, isn't it?
The clarity in those is amazing.
Better than any ruby I've ever seen.
Yes.
Better than any spinel I've ever seen. The clarity is absolutely stunning. This is a very, very, very special strand. It's the kind of strand that obviously, we can only commission just a few of them. Only 30 were ever commissioned. Believe you and I, getting gemstones from certain areas of the world, like the Congo, Afghanistan, obviously have their problems. Getting gemstones from Burma is almost impossible. And 4 or 5 years ago, it would have been completely impossible, completely closed book. No way, Jose. Doors are shut. We are now able to bring you a small selection of gemstones from what is one of the world's leading gem source locations. And we've got 30 chances in the world. This is one of the ultimate collectible gemstones. Look at that on the skin. Oh my gosh, that looks
glows.
It does.
It highlights your tan as well.
It glows
amazing.
like I've never seen any ruby do it. Glows better than any spinel I've ever. That is absolutely exquisite. If you're even thinking about this, can I please urge you to get it home and use your 30-day money-back guarantee. When you see this in the bright, beautiful sunshine that we've got today, or over the next week or so, definitely get your authenticity card for an extra 25 pence. Get your authenticity card because that will tell you what the gemstone is, what the carat weight is, has it had any treatments, and where it is from. The fact that this is Burmese red spinel and the fact that it's natural make this arguably one of the most valuable spinels in the world. It's difficult to know what price point to do for this because I know that if I walked into a jeweller's with this temporary strand right here, and if I was to say, I've got a strand of red spinel I'd like you to value for me, please, I'd have a very different reaction to if I went in and said, I've got a strand of natural red Burmese spinel. If you went in there, I bet a lot of jewellers have never seen natural red Burmese spinel. It is that rare a gemstone. It's almost a bit like alexandrite. People sometimes don't even think it actually exists. To put a price on this, for me, I mean, it's got to be triple figures. It's got to be, I mean, this gemstone we used to be taught about this gemstone. I've worked with gems for over a decade now. When we used to learn about gemstones in our training, we used to learn about gemstones that we are able to get hold of, gemstones we'd never be able to get hold of, and red Burmese spinel was always one of those gems that we're never going to be able to get hold of. Well, here I am with it. It's exquisitely beautiful. Have a look at this first price. $74.95. We are not done. We're going lower. We're going lower. And I have to say, if you're even thinking about this, just do it. Just put it in your basket, get it home, use your 30-day money-back guarantee. You will not regret it.
You need to see it in real life.
You absolutely have to.
Gorgeous.
And it will go so beautifully, as you said earlier on, with your second kit, with the gorgeous silver wire. $54.95 for this quality. This is so much more than a red spinel. This is red spinel from the world's leading location. This is red spinel from the world's finest location. It is absolutely off the scale. The most incredible deal for you today. You have to come through and get this today. It is the ultimate collectible gemstone. And we only commissioned 30 of these ever in the world. Only 30 ever in existence. And they could absolutely go today. Call us now. Get involved when you can. It's absolutely amazing. Well done. £54.95 £95 for the most incredible quality red spinel I think that there is in living history. It's absolutely amazing. I've got a few collectors coming through. I'd expect to see that with a strand like this, but I'd also like to open this up to anybody who loves their precious gems, their rare gems. If you're a fan of the crown jewels, then of course you can own what was believed to be the Black Prince ruby. You know, it was actually red spinel. It was discovered. Can you imagine the discovery of that? Something that fooled even the biggest gemologists of the time. Now we're able to bring it to you for £54.95, and it's natural, and it's from Burma, and it's the best of the best of the best. The clarity and the warmth in that is unparalleled. Well done. Gorgeous. Stunning. I've got labradorite. Yes. Faceted rondelles, yeah. Yeah. We're doing these next.
Ooh, those are that snowflake obsidian from earlier.
Oh yeah, what with the cubes? Yeah, that would be nice actually, wouldn't it? Slightly suspicious of our Becky. Yeah, I don't know what you've got up your sleeve. Are you planning something? I don't know if I try. Oh, I don't know. We're going to do labradorite for under a £5. What? Stop her, Leah. Stop her. Stop her right now. Oh, she's waggling her finger. There you go. She's gonna give you what for. Amelia's not helping at all. She's on the floor with the dog. Oh, Amelia, you're no help to anyone. She's on the floor stroking Joey, who's absolutely. Oh, he's doing that thing with his foot. You know when you stroke a dog here and they go.
Yeah, it's when you find his ticklish.
You've got to find the point, haven't you? You've got to find the point and then.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh, hello, you little tinky toe. Oh, you are beautiful. Don't look at me like that. Oh, I love them. Here we go. Let's do labradorite for under a £5. Come on. Stick that in your basket. Go for it. £4.95. Check out when you can. I love the labradorescence coming from here as well. It's absolutely beautiful. Fill your baskets, fill your boots, fill your trolleys. Just go for it. Well done, everybody. At £4.95, you're doing brilliantly. 25 carats of your gorgeous labradorite. It's beautiful quality, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Do I see the what? The agate cylinders, yes. I don't think I could miss the, what? These little inconspicuous things here that are as big as my head.
They're amazing, aren't
they? Good grief.
Oh, look at that.
What?
Is it, oh.
I know.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
hello. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the ice in that one.
Oh, icy. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh, they're all so different. Now, what did I say we could use these for the other day? Like a light pull, didn't I? Or the or something to open, you know, with your. Or the you know, something to you put on the little thing for your blinds.
Yes, the toggle.
So yeah, like a light pull kind of thing, basically. They're absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? Look at the size of them. You're not going to miss those in a hurry, are you?
Definitely not.
Maybe you own a B&B and you want to put these on the keys for everybody. You know how when you go to a hotel and you get the enormous kind of key ring thing on there, so you'll never lose it.
Then you could get the keys back there if you put those on.
Yes, you're probably right. They'd walk off with it. Oh, that's a nice gemstone. I'll have that. Gorgeous. Well done, everyone. Oh, I don't know how many B&B owners we have who watch Jewellery Maker. We might have loads. Let us know. Do you own a B&B? Well, I think it's worth asking. It's worth asking. We have teachers who are here.
Yeah, we need.
There you go.
Recommendations.
What about strange jobs that you've done in the past? Let us know. Text us now. I reckon my strange job might top a lot of other people's strange jobs. For 2 years, my job title was head dungeon keeper.
Really? Which dungeon?
London dungeon. Which dungeon?
Really?
I mean, oh yes, it was Middlesbrough dungeon, that well-known dungeon. The dungeon in Redditch. Have you heard of it? No. Jewellery Maker. No.
Says me who lives near London.
Yeah, how many dungeons do you know? No, I don't know that one, but is it this
Nottingham?
one? No, London Dungeon. I had a big bunch of keys, and yeah, but yeah, if I could have worn these on my keys when I was a dungeon keeper. Absolutely. Strange jobs. Text us now. Do you know what? We're going to open the floodgates now, aren't we? Did you really used to work in Anne Thingies? Did you? Selling raunchy underwear and things like that. Goodness me. Did you enjoy it? How long did you work there for?
2 years or so.
2 years? When you were at uni? Goodness me. Did you? I can imagine you being a pharmacy dispenser, Becky. Certificates and everything. What about you, Adam? Any funny jobs for you? Any odd, unusual jobs for you, lovey? No? Amelia?
I did kids' parties.
You did kids' parties? What, you were like a child entertainer? A children's entertainer?
Oh, I can see you
I
doing
can absolutely imagine you doing that, lovey.
It was fun.
What about you, Joey? Any unusual jobs? No. £14.95 for your gorgeous light blue agate cylinders. They're great, aren't they? How did we get onto that? Oh, keys, that was it. B&Bs, that was it. Right. They're beautiful. Each one is so different. And it's interesting, what you pointed out was different to the ones that I was looking at. You were looking at these kind of icy ones here, which are stunning. And I like these ones here with all the gorgeous kind of striations going through them. But that's like a beautiful piece of kind of interior design, isn't it? A lovely piece of art. Ooh, lovely. Let's do the 3-colour tiger's eye, Becky. Let's do it right now. So you've got these beautiful rounds. You've got yellow tiger's eye, which is natural, red tiger's eye, which is dyed, and blue tiger's eye, which is also dyed as well. Blue! I love them all. What I love is the fact that, well, in the past, we've had tiger's eye, dyed tiger's eye, where it's been a bit too dyed for me, and we've lost the chatoyancy. You don't see the beauty of the gem.
No,
it's too
you can't
dyed.
see it through the dye.
Well,
But you can on those.
They've been done absolutely beautifully, haven't they? If I give them a little Jewellery Maker roll. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. That is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, it's mesmerising, isn't it?
It is.
Tiger's Eye, an amazing enabling gemstone. It's meant to be an empowering gemstone. It is only myth and legend, obviously. But it's meant to make you stronger, braver, more independent. I think that's why my mum gave me this gemstone when I moved out, when I moved home. It makes you more creative. It makes you kind of stronger, more like a tiger. Rawr. And well, I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know. But it is one of those kind of really beautiful, empowering gemstones. You ask people what it means to them and kind of what it symbolises in different cultures around the world. You'll find it is quite an empowering gemstone. Fantastic price point for you today. Let's take it under a tenner. Why not, Becky? I can't think of a good reason why not. £9.95 for you today on this lovely Friday night. It's Friday night, isn't it? Friday nights. I remember what Friday nights used to be before I had children. Does it? Yeah. Going out. Down the pub. But really, would you? If you weren't here, you'd probably be in bed, Becky. Oh, why? You might get tired. I do like an early bedtime, though, I have to say. Where would you be, Leah? What would you be doing if you weren't here at work this evening?
Probably out seeing some live music.
Yeah, probably out seeing some nice music, some live music, maybe. Lovely. What about you, Rebecca? Would you be jewellery making?
I'd be at home jewellery making.
She'd be at home jewellery. Her fingers bleeding. I've got to make this story. Oh, goodness me.
I do it all the time.
89,000 kits.
If I'm not doing this, I'm fighting the jungle. My garden, I call it the jungle.
What she was talking. Really?
Yeah. It's,
is it just out of
rather
control?
overgrown. The brambles have overtaken.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I'm on my 4th skip at the moment.
Oh my gosh.
I'm having a good clear out as well. So.
I bet you are.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Lots of brambles. Get rid of them.
Luckily, I haven't got nettles. That's a boon. But
Japanese knotweed.
No, haven't got
terrible.
that. Yeah.
Like people
That's
can't sell their houses.
notifiable,
It is, isn't
Yeah.
it? The old knotweed.
Yeah.
No Japanese knotweed. Have you got Japanese knotweed, Adam? Your parents had it. Oh my gosh, you've got to get specially trained people in to get rid of that bad boy. It's impossible. It takes so much time and energy. And
takes years to get rid of it.
Does it?
It's a shame because it's so pretty.
Oh, is it? But it's just, ooh.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
what are we
fun.
doing now, lovely? graduated snowflake obsidian. Text in unusual jobs. Unusual jobs that you have or that you do. Let me know. Let us know. A friend of mine works for a sweet company, and she, in her spare time, she is a rally driver.
How nuts is that? Different.
She designs children's sweets. In fact, a particular brand of sweet. Kids and children love it, so the happy world of, what's it called? And she designed the Minion ones.
Oh, yeah.
The Minion ones, and she also loves rally driving as well. It's nuts, isn't it? It's crazy. It's bonkers, isn't it? You kind of find out what people do in their spare time, what they do for a job. It's bonkers. Anyway, snowflake obsidian, graduated strand. So again, you've got a ready-made necklace here. It's a lovely gemstone, this one.
Lovely.
You are looking at natural volcanic glass. This is created when molten hot lava hits water, basically, and you get this gorgeous glass which is created. It's jet black, and then it has, because of the heat and the effect it has on when it creates the gem, you have this beautiful grey kind of snowflake-like striations all over the gemstone. It's a beautiful gem. No two ones are the same. That one there is just pure black, isn't it? But they're all completely different from one another. They're gorgeous. 170 carats in total. It's a really lovely gemstone strand to have, because obviously, as we just said, you know, it is a graduated strand, it's a ready-made necklace. Also, maybe when you're starting off making pieces of jewellery, you don't want to be muddling your mind with lots of different colours and what colour goes with what. The first kit,
get ready to actually make something.
Of course you do. The first kit I ever worked with was black agate. It was called Black Beauty, the kit. And it was just black gemstones, and I'm really grateful for that, because I wasn't confused or intimidated by what colour goes with another colour. It's a really great strand for a beginner. If you are a beginner to Jewellery Maker and you're watching us for the first time today, and you come through and get this strand, you'll pay your P&P, which is $3.95. And also, if you're a brand new viewer, a brand new customer to Jewellery Maker today, you'll also get a free Get Started with Jewellery Maker DVD and 2 free strands of genuine gemstones as well. And a free packer pen just for inquiring. No, you don't get that. But you get 2 free strands of genuine gemstones and a Get Started with Jewellery Maker DVD.
Yeah.
Are you sure it was London and not JM Dungeons? We all know about the trap door. Yes, well, do you know about the trap?
The trap door?
We have a trap door here at Jewellery Maker.
Really?
Yeah. Ooh. We've got a few guest designers down there. A few guest designers.
Shush.
Linda Brumwell's down there. So a few other guest designers down there as well who we haven't seen for a little while. And yeah, if you mess up too many demos, I have a special button which I press just here.
Oh yeah, and my chair's going to go down, is it?
It's like the Graham Norton chair. It just goes back and flips you backwards. No. The trapdoor opens and you go, yeah.
And what's down there?
Other guest designers. Deb Rudge and Linda Brumwell having a whale of a time.
I wonder if it's because this is a really old house, isn't it? I wonder if it was a priest hole once or something like that.
Don't say that. Don't say things like that. Right. Moving on up, we're moving on out. Time to break free. Nothing can stop me. Here we go. Rose quartz. Have you worked with Lucy yet?
Yes, I have. Yes.
Isn't she awesome?
Yeah, she was lovely.
She's a love.
Yeah.
She's a love. So, rose quartz. Leah,
Yes,
have we got time for these?
we have.
No, they're rose quartz. Do we have time for these?
Of course.
We do.
Yes! Amazing! Amazing! Of course we do. Yes, I think so. So on the strands, 2, 4, 6, 8,
It's hard work
10,
sometimes,
12, 14, 16, 17. You know, you give, and you just expect a little back, don't you? How many did I count them? Is it 17?
Don't know.
Less than 80, but more than 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It says 17 on the graphics. For goodness sake, you let me count them twice. Counted them twice. No one thought to say, oh, Karen, it says it on the graphics. Bees are If someone what? I'm not pressing the trapdoor button for me. I own the trapdoor. 17 of your... That is amazing. It's just like... Thank you, Becky, for working that out for me. It's just over £1 each. There you go. They're lovely, aren't they? These could be a lovely base, couldn't they, to kind of weave onto and to kind of... and to kind of bezel around.
Yeah, and have those micro-faceted beryls that we had as accents on it.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Or set that against a prong set copper base, hammered copper base.
It's gracious me, that sounds good. It's a gemstone of romance, and not just in modern day land, but, you know, back to the kind of the Greeks. They believed it was the tears of Aphrodite.
Sign of true friendship as well. It's not just love. Yeah, love it. So I've got it in there.
Have you?
Yeah. Gemstone for health, gemstone for courage, and the gemstone for friendship.
What's that one then?
Amazonite.
For courage. Oh, it's a lovely bracelet, that. She's ever so clever. She's ever so clever, is Rebecca. You can definitely come back.
Oh, thanks.
Joey, you've said too much. No, Joey's literally just there. On the kip. Ever so good. What's he? Is he like a collie?
He's a cross collie retriever, but he's a rescue dog, so we can't tell. Yeah.
Beautiful, lovely.
He works for a living.
Yes, I heard he's
a care dog.
A care dog, yeah.
Yeah, and we go into old people's homes and we work with a dementia group once a week.
Oh my gosh, how wonderful.
Yeah.
That's incredible, but they love him.
They do.
Yeah.
It's amazing what they say to him that they won't say to grown-ups, I was going to say.
No,
but,
but to
the adults
people, you're
around
absolutely right.
They
Isn't
won't
that
talk
fun?
to other people, but they talk to him.
Oh my gosh.
So,
I used to tell my dog all my secrets. It's so lovely, isn't it? Sometimes you just need that, don't you? It's how lovely. Yeah. Oh my gosh, aren't animals awesome? Multicolour freshwater cultured rice pearls. One of my all-time favourite shapes of pearl. I love a rice pearl.
Beautiful.
They are beautiful. They're elongated, they're slender, they're sleek, they're everything that for me is a pearl.
They just take your eye along the length of the
Don't
strand.
they just, they take you on a journey. Yes.
Yeah.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're like dashes, they take you on that journey. That's a really interesting point, because round pearls and round beads, they are full stops, they're little capsules, they're little compartments, aren't they? Whereas this, you're absolutely right, it takes you on that journey. Yeah. They're beautiful. You don't see rice pearls very often on the high street. I really like them here. They do tend to be a little bit more on the price point scale. However, this is Becky producing this evening. Bargainous Becky.
Oh, Becky.
Amazingness. £7.95. There is no way you needed to take those that low. That is absolutely ridiculous. How many do we have, Lovey? 57? 57 available for just £7.95. That's absolutely brilliant,
incredible.
isn't it? I'd be using them with the beautiful red Burmese spinel.
Oh, definitely.
Ooh.
Oh, straight away the pink came out of the pearls.
Yeah, absolutely. Isn't that awesome what gemstones do for each other?
That's me tapping the app in the car park at the end
Tap
of the
the
show.
app. I know it is, isn't it? It's bad, isn't it? But you do find yourself just spending away.
I know.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Well done. Well done, everybody. Give us a call when you can. Get involved on our website, JewelleryMaker.com, or get involved on the app. Also, text us any unusual jobs or things that you were told as a child that you believed were true and then you found out in later life that it was a load of rubbish. Do let us know. Oh, the next kit, by the way, coming up in about half an hour's time, has got sterling silver wire with it. I know. Star by Next Aquamarine Nuggety Beauties. These are absolutely gorgeous and they are so blue. They're coming up right now. Now, this colour. Blue, blue, blue. Looking at aquamarine, of whatever quality we bring you, I instantly understand why this gemstone was the gem that was used in engagement rings prior to the big diamond deposits being discovered in South Africa. Do you know what? Before the big diamond deposits were discovered in South Africa, the entire world's resource of diamonds could fit inside a suitcase. That is how big the diamond deposits were to the gem world when they were discovered in Africa. Prior to that, aquamarines were the gem to wear in an engagement ring. It's the gem of eternal youth. It's the gem to keep you safe when you go travelling. If you're afraid of the water, if you're afraid of spiders or heights, it's a real talisman gem, a gem to be worn to protect. It's also the colour of water, which is where the name comes from. It is instantly calming. I love it. Although it's a bright colour, it's also really soothing. It's very sleepy. It's really relaxing to look at, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very calming.
You've got to think about why we paint our bedrooms a certain colour, why you paint your living room a certain colour, and it's to evoke a certain mood, whether it's a chatty mood in your kitchen or whether it's a relaxing mood in your bathroom or in your bedroom. And with gems like this, with aquamarine, that colour is the colour that I would paint a room that I would want to relax in, and I'd want to just breathe and just be. But it's not just as simple as being blue. When you look at that recording, there are so many different shades of blue and green. They're all going on, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. There's so many shades.
That's the beauty of aquamarine, because aquamarine isn't as simple as being a blue gemstone. There's loads of different elements inside aquamarine which make it go this certain colour. It's the iron impurities that give it its colour. And the ferric and ferrous ions will give you more blues or more greens depending on their strength. What I love about this is we've put them all together on this one strand. It's not as simple as a blue strand. There's every shade of blue and greeny blue in there. It looks amazing with the opal deal of the day, actually. It looks incredible. Something quite sleepy against something really bright and vivid. It's nice to have that contrast sometimes. Now, this is one of our big long strands. It's a double strand. It's an 84 centimetre strand. That is almost a metre of gemstones. And I know many people at home would do something as simple as make
just a simple stretchy or a
memory wire pieces. The memory wire bracelets that people make are so simple to make. They're really, really quick to make.
They make fantastic beady beads. Really spiky beady beads.
I love the organic beady bead, a beady bead that doesn't look like a beady bead, actually.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a really nice idea, actually. Use it with your monofilament or with your beading thread. These are all very achievable kind of ideas we're giving you here. 250 carats of genuine aquamarine here, all the way from Brazil. 44 chances in the world, and then we're going to be sold out of these. It's a gem people are familiar with. You know, you may not have heard of spinel, you may not have heard of thulite or lapis lazuli or snowflake obsidian, but I bet you've heard of aquamarine. It's one of those gems that people know about. So surely it's going to be more pricey. No. Simple no. Not a jewellery maker. That's not how we do it. $7.95. That's your price point today. That's incredible, isn't it? And I'd be using these maybe in the kind of design that we looked at in the first kit with all that gorgeous amber and the silver plated wire, because that's how I can imagine these kind of fitting into that. Here we go.
Yeah.
Fitting onto that gorgeous bangle design. They would fit beautifully. They'd nuzzle in, wouldn't they, to that design beautifully. Isn't that stunning? That bangle's incredible. Watch that a tutorial back on our YouTube channel if you missed it earlier on. It's well worth watching because it's really achievable, I have to say, surprisingly achievable. But yeah, you know, replace these incredible ambers with the aquamarine. Gorgeous, definitely. Why not? Lucy, Diana's got 2, well done. To Deborah, Michelle, collector in Oxfordshire, well done. More bidders coming through, this is great to see, well done. Lots of bidders from all over the country. Dorset, Colchester, well done. Oxfordshire, that's great. Fantastic to be able to bring you strands like this and prices like this as well. You know, there are so many places where your aquamarines, you know, because of the gem, you know, because it is the gem it is, you know, you've got a gem which could easily be kind of £20-30, but it's not a £7.95 on Jewellery Maker today. Well done, everybody coming through to get this. It's absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. Less than £8 for that great carat weight as well.
Yeah.
I like the idea of making a beady bead with that. I think that would be really different.
Yeah, when I first started working buying from Jewellery Maker, I didn't buy those sort of gemstones for months and months and months because I thought they'd be sharp.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But they're not, are they?
They're so smooth.
Yeah, they're beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah.
They've been kind of gently tumbled to take any kind of really sharp edges off.
Yeah.
It's a good point, actually. How long have you been making jewellery?
About 7 years.
Really? So not actually that long?
Not that long, no. No, I was on long-term sick and like lots of people, channel hopping and found it, and that was it. I was hooked.
Is that how long you've been watching Jewellery Maker for then? Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing, eh? It's amazing. Tanzanite. Oh, yeah, baby.
Ooh.
Now this bad boy, 20 carats of that is a right punch in the face, isn't it? That is a proper shade of blue, that is.
That is beautiful.
That's a proper whoosh, isn't it? Blue! That is a proper blue. 20 carats of genuine tanzanite. This gem is, I can't even begin to tell you how rare this gemstone is. It's like a movie, this gemstone. It deserves a movie to be made of it. You know, first launched by Tiffany's in 1967, no, in 1969,
yeah.
discovered in 1967, launched by Tiffany's as Blue Zoyasite. It was launched as by Tiffany's in 1969, but then they thought the name sounded similar to Blue Suicide, so they changed it to Tanzanite, which is where the gem is from. And I mean, it's just a fascinating gemstones. Or, you know, different mines opened, different blocks opened. One's completely depleted. The other one's owned by a consortium of local miners. The other one's owned, you know, by one big gem company. And it's just absolutely fascinating. A lot of the big tanzanites, they're not faceted outside of Tanzania because they want to keep the faceting inside the country, which is absolutely brilliant. They're protecting local civilization, local jobs. Yeah. It is an amazing gem. However, we are now at the point with mining this gemstone where mining depths to get to this gemstone are deeper than the height of Mount Snowdon, deeper than pretty much any building in the world. And to get much deeper than that, you're going to have to reassess the entire mining process of tanzanite. Because at the minute, it's just mine shafts going down. And you go down in a lift. And you go down, and you go down. Imagine there's hardly any oxygen down there. You can't spend very long down there. Obviously, there's no daylight down there. If you get any deeper, you're going to have to completely change it and bring in all sorts of new equipment. And is it going to become one of those gemstones which is unaffordable to get hold of? Because it doesn't grow in a normal way. It doesn't grow in big kind of alluvial deposits. It grows in like these seams. It grew in a flat seam like that. That was your tanzanite. Then there was loads of earthquakes, which meant that the earth was disturbed. So now instead of the seams being like that, it's like a staircase like that, but it's not like a regular staircase. It can go and then bam, and it's fascinating, but also really kind of, I don't know, are we going to find any more of it? At the minute, it's not mined anywhere else in the world. Just Tanzania, the Merelani Hills at the foot of Mount Kilimanjaro. And we actually have here what I believe is 100% gem quality tanzanite. I can't see a single bead quality one there.
No.
It's got the colour, it's got the clarity. Under 50 quid? No way. Okay, if you're going to get anything, 49 available. If you're going to buy anything this evening, let it be this, because that is proper gem quality tanzanite.
It's beautiful.
That's not a matter of opinion. That is amazing. $49.95. You've got to get that. I'll tell you what, I'm going to get that. That is amazing. That is beautiful. That is quality. What I'd say as well, if you can afford to do it, get 2 strands, keep one, don't do anything with it.
Yeah, just hide it away somewhere.
If you've got a safe or a safety deposit box, keep it in there. Go back to it in 10 years' time, see what's happened to the value of tanzanite, see what's happened. Yeah, put it in a time capsule, why not? See what's happened to deposits of tanzanite, the value of tanzanite in 10, 15, 20 years. That is amazing. For me, that is a truly amazing gem. And if you want to invest in kind of your jewellery of the future and heirlooms, this is the one. This is the one to do it with. It's amazing. I love it. That's proper gem quality. It's got that clarity. It's gorgeous. Stunning. Well done. Okay, turquoise cylinders. Hello. Oh, turquoise, you are beautiful, aren't you? I love this gem. Life is made up of events, isn't it, and experiences. And I was lucky enough when I was a child to live in America for 3 years, and we used to go on these epic road trips like the Griswolds, and we used to go down to Arizona and Death Valley and kind of, you know, those kind of areas which are just so hot and scorching, and, you know, Grand Canyon kind of area. And we stopped for sandwiches in a lay-by. And there were some ladies from a local Native American reservation there selling little dollies and trinkets and jewellery and stuff like that. And the beautiful turquoise that they had, and they were tiny little pieces of turquoise on a bracelet. I remember being really attracted to the colour. This is the kind of colour we're talking about. This is it. This is genuine American turquoise. It's the best location in the world. There are as many names for this gemstone as there are Native American tribes. That's how much it means to these people. It's known as Fallen Sky Stone. And legend has it that...
before.
Yeah. So legend has it that there was a Native American tribe that were dancing for rain. And as the rain fell, their tears mixed with the rain created this incredible gemstone. It's been mined for thousands of years. And it's quite an incredible gemstone. 66 carats of gorgeous genuine turquoise here. Let's go to the lowest ever price, honey. Let's do it. $69.95 should be a price. Well, forget that. Oh, that's a weird price. I like that. That's a weird and wacky price point from Becky. $38.75. It's all right,
That's
isn't it?
Absolutely brilliant price for that. It's gorgeous.
Make a couple of pairs of earrings, you've made your money back.
Straight away.
Gorgeous.
There's so many...
Amazing.
There's so many fakes out there. Get the real stuff.
Do you know what? You're absolutely right. For an extra 25p, excuse me,
Yeah.
get your authenticity card, because...
You can so easily be fooled by other people. And they sell blue-dyed howlites.
Oh my gosh.
Can look like it if you don't have them next to each other. But
the same goes for amber as well. Get your amber from Jewellery Maker. Get your turquoise from amber. It comes with, you know, for 25 pence, you can get your authenticity card as well, which says what the gem is. It's all been independently tested. Collectors coming through. You've got that proof with your authenticity card as to what it is. Has it had any treatments? This has been stabilised, which means it's just been coated with a clear, like a top coat, to protect the gemstone.
yeah, because it's a very soft
Protect
gem,
the colour.
isn't it?
Not
Well,
only
not
that-
that soft,
Well,
but
not only that, but it's very porous, so it will soak up the natural oils in your skin, and over time it will make the turquoise go brown, which is not what you want from your turquoise.
No.
You want it to stay like that, and that's what the top coat. It's like putting a top coat on your nail varnish, or putting a top coat, you know, putting a wax on a car to just protect it. It just helps protect the gemstone. $38.75. Well done. Couple of collectors in Essex and Derbyshire. Anonymous bidder. Well done. You really have got the pick of the bunch tonight. Yeah. I think so. The pick of the bunch is this kunzite. Where's Becky finding these amazing strands? I don't know what she's... Have you been to the magic cupboard? The what?
The Vault of Joy.
The Vault of Joy.
Is that another secret place here I don't know about?
The Vault of Joy. See, all I
Is
can
that
think of,
underneath the
all I
trap
can
door?
think of now is the vault in gymnastics. Isn't that like the thing that you boing, jump over? The Vault of Joy.
Oh, my chair went down.
Oh, I had a joke. Hang on, I have a joke somewhere in the chasms of my mind. You have a look at that and talk about that.
I will.
And I'm going to try and remember this joke. Okay.
Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? There's so many colours in here. Look, there's really deep, dark, purpley pinks through to really, really, really pale pinks. They're so cold. Perfect size for a stretchy. Perfect size for a stretchy.
Isn't it just?
And if you got those cabochons we had earlier,
Oh!
you could prong set one of those as a charm to
Oh
hang off there.
my gosh, that would be amazing.
Or pearl knot those.
Pearl knot them.
I'm not putting them near my neck, but pearl knot them, and then have that as the
Would you
pendant in
garnish it
between.
with a contrasting silk or with a complementing silk?
I'd actually pick. Oh, it has got a purple, a lilac silk. Oh, they've got a really good drill hole. You get a 0.8 in there.
Oh,
easily.
That's good to know, isn't it? What
Yeah.
price are we going to, Becky?
They're gorgeous.
Sorry to interrupt your mother's meeting there. What price point are we going to, Becky?
Try and do my presenter bit.
Oh yes, do you? Oh yes. It's an art. It's an art. Oh, yes, you've got that
gorgeous.
down, haven't you? She's mastered that bad boy. All right, can I have the strand back now?
Oh, all right.
Be
And
out of
if
a
you
job.
have to, you
Give
should.
it here. Be out of a job. A stamp on her hand so then she can't. Yeah. Oh, no, we'd never do that.
I won't be able to do my demo.
Vicious, Carol. 21.95. As Becky said earlier on, there's a lot of sass tonight. There's a lot of sass. I had a joke. It's probably not going to work, but I can remember the punchline.
Oh dear.
There is it was the Olympics, and there was a guy. There's two British. This might not work, so if it doesn't, please don't get angry
Just laugh
with me.
anyway.
There's two British athletes, and they're sitting there and they're looking at all the other athletes, and they're going, I reckon he's a long jumper, and he's a high jumper, and he says, I reckon that guy there, I reckon he does that thing with the pole. So he goes up to him and he says, are you a pole vaulter? And he said,
Don't you hate
Yes.
it when people laugh at those jokes?
yes, I am called Volta, but I am Hungarian.
Oh, that's bad.
Just bad. I don't think that's the actual joke. I think it is. Hey? Are you a pole vaulter? I am Hungarian. But I'm called Volta. Oh, do you know what? I don't know why I repeated it, because it's still not funny, is it? It's going to stop. Gee
I
whiz.
thought it was funny.
Box number 9. Thanks, love.
Doesn't take much to amuse me, though.
Oh, dear me. Right. Can we hear the diary story? No, I'm not going to tell you the diary story. Have you heard the diary
The
story?
diary story? No, I've not heard the diary story.
You obviously have. No,
I haven't.
have you not heard my
I don't
diary
think
story?
I have.
No.
Oh, go on. Tell me
No,
the diary story.
I'm not going to tell you the diary story.
Why?
Because I think you've heard it and you're going to do something
No,
horrible. No, I'm not going to tell it. I'm not going to go. I shan't.
When
So-
did you last tell it? Probably this morning. Well, I was driving this morning, so I wouldn't have heard
Most
it.
shows, I will tell the diary story. White freshwater culture potato pulse. 7 mil. It's basically the most boring story in the history of the world.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
It really is.
Okay.
I'm going to record it and give it to people who are
Okay.
who are finding it difficult to sleep.
All right. Don't bother telling it then.
Some form of prescription to kind of help people sleep. Or the tablets didn't work. Or try this, and
Try
they
this.
slide the CD across the desk. I shouldn't really be giving you this. It's totally illegal. But try this CD. Try listening to this woman. White freshwater culture potato pearls, 6 by 7 mil in size. Gorgeous. Don't you dare take the mickey out of me. Right. You were both there for the original diary story. So basically, I had a diary, a 2000 and, what year are we now? It was 2017.
Oh, you're going to tell it after all, are you?
2017, I'm telling it. I'll only tell it once. But a 2017 diary. I think we were in October. It felt like an October story. I think October. It was a long winter's night. And basically what happened was, I opened my diary and I realised that they had missed a day in the diary. It went from the 27th to the 29th of the month.
Oh.
Totally missed it out.
Really?
Missed out the 28th. You've heard this before, I know you have.
I haven't.
So, the day was made up less than a week later when they did the same day twice. So that was fine. That was all right. I wrote to the diary manufacturer. I wrote to them. I said, this is disgusting. You have one job to do when you're a diary manufacturer, and that is to get. I guess I do. If you make diaries,
That is your job.
That is your job, to get the correct amount of days in the correct order in a diary. If I'd have been a brain surgeon, if I'd have been a brain surgeon, no, I'm not in work that day, but you are. But they've just missed out the day. What would have happened? So I wrote to the diary manufacturer. I'm still waiting to hear back from them.
No. That's unforgivable.
That is the end of the story.
And yeah, I have heard it before.
I hate you! I hate you! You know, you can't have any more of my aero bubbles. Go away.
I didn't realise until you got halfway through it. I didn't like to stop you.
$6.95. I hate all of you. You're all right at home. But everyone at home slowly watching and they're turning off and people around the country are asleep and don't even do it. Are people texting in about it? Oh no. Wow, I think I'm asleep now. I told you, it's the most boring story in the world. Not as boring. Ask Gemma Crow to tell you the story about the tumble dryer and the postman. That's a bore. It's not a good story. It's very boring. It's not a good story, Adam. It's boring. Right. Okay. What are we doing now? Before I walk off set, before I storm off set. Has anyone ever done that? Stormed off set. Has it been close before? Has it? Oh, friction. So these are beautiful turquoise graduated plain wheels. Where are these from? These can't be American, can they? Are they? Goodness me.
They're lovely.
They're beautiful, aren't they? Gorgeous, gorgeous. American, look at that. American turquoise, that's absolutely gorgeous.
They're so different from the tubes in not just the shape, but the colour as well, aren't they?
They are beautiful, aren't they? They're absolutely gorgeous.
I think having the wheels accentuates that colour as well.
Don't you think? Yeah, it's like a straight line of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
As well when they're wheels rather than rondelles, which are all kind of tapered. Oh dear, you're right. Oh, bless you, darling. Fantastic. Yeah, so 80 carats of your gorgeous turquoise here. I think much, you know, a lovely unisex strand, don't you think? Something which you can absolutely see guys wearing as well as ladies. It's beautiful. What are the 3 birthstones of December? If you're born in December, your birthstones are turquoise, tanzanite and zircon.
Zircon, yeah.
Lucky,
my birthstones.
Lucky. You December?
I'm a December birthday, yeah.
When's your birthday?
30th.
Oh.
So I've actually pinched garnet as mine. Because
Have you?
I prefer garnet.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious me. I can't believe it.
Until tanzanite was introduced as a birthstone for
yeah, and I bet you absolutely love that as well.
Oh, I like that.
She wants to have a cake and eat it, this one.
Yeah.
Right. Number 2. Number 2. Oh my gosh, what's this? What are you laughing at, Adam?
Oh, lavender spine, is it?
Eh?
Is that lavender spine?
Mauve.
Oh, spinel.
Mauve. I don't like
Mauve.
the word mauve.
That's sort of colour my grandmother used to wear.
Yeah,
Mauve.
mauve.
No,
Lavender.
lavender.
Lavender's blue dilly dilly. Mauve spinel graduated faceted rondelles. Oh, gee whiz.
I haven't heard you singing in ages.
Oh, well, I've just sung for you a little bit there. There you are. Oh, where's that fly just come from? That just appeared from nowhere. Goodness gracious me. Right. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Oh, actually, do you know what I'm going to show this with? My 2017 diary. No, I'm joking. I'm going to show it to you with the gorgeous tanzanite. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, mamma mia. Ooh, that is a beautiful combo. That's bacon and eggs, that is. Oh, beautiful.
Or with the kunzites.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my
rounds.
gosh. Yes, definitely with the kunzites. Let's get that tans out of the way. Do you know what? I like that even more. Yeah, that's really, really nice. The tanzanite might be a little bit overbearing, actually. This is a really lovely combo. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, it shines out more.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. This is lavender spinel all the way from Tanzania, which is a great location to get spinel from. One of the newer locations to get spinel from for Jewellery Maker. We tend to get our spinel from either Thailand, Cambodia, or Burma. This is from Tanzania. Really, really beautiful quality. It's got all of your purpley colours in, which is really nice to see. It's a very unusual colour to get in your spinel, actually purple spinel. We're going to take this all the way down. Here we go, everybody. Let's get it down under £30, £29.95. I know, brilliant, hey? Absolutely gorgeous for you today. Well done, everyone. More people texting through. You should tell it in the style of Nigella. That would spice it up a bit. Oh, Mandy, you're right, darling.
I don't give her ideas.
You're right. That would spice it up a bit. Does my diary story need spicing up a bit? It does, doesn't it? I think I need to write it and then memorise it, laminate it. No, but yeah, in the style of Nigella. I love a bit of Nigella. Each time I should do a different style. Yeah, so maybe we should do a Dickensian style. So really embellish, go to town on the words and the floweriness, and maybe introduce a couple of characters. And, you know, I don't know. And with Nigella, it needs to be, you need more sumptuous words in there, don't you? Oh, or I could just not tell it ever again. Just put it to bed. 29.90. It's very difficult though. Carol, I haven't heard the diary story and it's bedtime soon. Please tell. So imagine Susan and Gloucester there with a remote control. With a cup of cocoa. People around the country just locking the front door. Halfway up the stairs. On the stair lift, halfway up the stairs. Just completely out of it. I'll never tell it again. We love you, Carol. I'm a bit late tonight, but your laugh is infectious. Oh, Tony, bless you, darling. Bless you, my darling. Gorgeous, well done, under £30. Glad I make someone laugh. I don't make anyone in my family laugh. My husband's much funnier than me.
Really?
My kids don't find me funny at all. No.
Well,
they don't find my husband funny. He's hilarious. He looks funny though. Not as in he looks odd. You just have to look at him and go, oh, I can tell you're funny. Oh. Yeah, he's lovely. I love him. Oh. He's lovely. I love him. Right. £29.95 is a bargain. Get it. That's enough. That's enough, Mrs. Nice Guy. Don't go anywhere. Come back for the final hour of the show. Goodness knows what's going to happen because the wheels fell off about 3 hours ago. Oh no, seriously. It's going to be a fantastic last hour. We've got sterling silver in our final kit, sterling silver wire, ruby, pearls, silver findings. We've got more from lovely Rebecca, and we're going to have a load of laughs. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a couple of seconds.
Did you know that if you go to JewelleryMaker.com and sign up to our mailing list, then 10% off your first order with us. We'll also keep you updated with special offers, theme shows, program guides and Jewellery Maker tutorials. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Jewellery Makers, this weekend is August Bank Holiday and we have a jam-packed weekend for you. We've got aquamarine trilliants, very excited to bring you those. Tanzanite, alexandrite is back in stock, so definitely one for the collectors. And over the course of the entire weekend, it's all about the scoops. We've got findings for scoops as your deal of the day. We've got gemstones for scoops as your deal of the day. It's going to be fun. It's going to be packed. Make sure you tune in this August Bank Holiday.
Welcome back for the last hour of tonight's Late Show with me, Carol, and the lovely Rebecca. What's your surname again?
Spencer.
Rebecca Spencer. Good name, that.
Yeah, it goes well, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah, I was named after my parents' two favourite books. My dad's was Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier.
Oh!
And my mum's was Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm by, I can't remember who.
My favourite film is Rebecca.
Yes.
The Alfred Hitchcock one with
yes.
Laurence Olivier.
That's right.
And Jane Fontaine.
Oh, you need to. It's a really...
It is a fantastic
really good
Mrs.
movie.
Danvers.
Yes.
Oh, she's
such an evil woman.
Oh, she's awful, and she's at the end. Oh, it's just, it's terrible. Oh,
it's a fantastic film.
It's Laurence Olivier in one of his best roles ever, I think. He was absolutely superb. Anyway.
Yeah.
Beautiful kit. And Rebecca said, I'm worried it doesn't look like I've made a lot of jewellery here. Can I just say, I've got this gorgeous ring as well. The quality of what she has made is absolutely gorgeous. All handmade, all hand done, handmade by hands. Handmade by Rebecca's hands. Those hands right there. You can see in the back of the shot. There they are. There's one of them anyway. And this ring here, I don't know where you got your idea from, but this bow ring is so beautiful. Look at that. We're actually going to see a demo on that ring. Isn't it gorgeous? Have I got it the right way up?
It doesn't matter which way,
really matter, does it, I suppose?
It doesn't really matter which way.
Beautiful. I'm going to pop that on if that's okay. It's
Probably
the
too
most
big for you.
gorgeous,
Way too big for you.
gorgeous kit. You've got exceptional wire. Sterling silver wire. I'll be honest with you, I cannot remember the last kit I did that had sterling silver wire in it.
No.
Silver wire, Rebecca, what is so great about silver wire?
I just love silver wire. It's so supple.
Yes, that's a good word to describe it, actually.
It goes where you want it to and then stays there. It doesn't spring back.
It hasn't got that spring that copper wire has.
It's lighter to work with than copper. Sometimes the copper can be a bit heavy, but this is just so beautiful, and you can do so much with it. You know, if you want to make a head pin, you just stick a bit of flame on it, and you go, whoop, and you've got a ball. It's like magic. It really is like magic.
Heavens
And
alive.
you can hammer this to get texture on it.
Yeah.
Hammer the ends to get a paddle on the end, so you've got a different sort of head pin.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's beautiful, isn't it?
I could go on and on.
It is, but as you say, it's a really supple wire. It's a supple material to work with. It's also very forgiving. So it'll take, you know, if you've done something incorrectly, you can undo it and kind of do it again.
Yeah.
And you can do that maybe a couple of times, whereas with copper, it's not that forgiving.
Yeah. It's got a much better memory than copper has. Copper will break if you bend it too many times. This you can do a lot more with.
You have got. We are doing the kit now, aren't we, darling? Sorry, sweetheart. We were meant to do the lapis, but I'm so sorry, Livy. I just literally just realised. Sorry. You've got 2 loads of. Oh my word! Look at the name of this kit. Pearl Lux. Oh, if that isn't a reason to come through and get this whippersnapper, I don't know what is. Brings to mind Sexy Adam, doesn't it? Oh, goodness gracious me. Come on, where's the moves? Where's the move? Sexy Adam.
What have I got to do?
I don't know. Do your move. Do the move. That is amazing. Amazing. You don't have to repeat it. Just one lunge is enough.
What'll do?
Keep on wanting more, Adam. You always keep on wanting more.
Get all the lunges out.
All the lunges for you tonight on Jewellery Maker. I just love it. Oh, he's brill, isn't he? 2 loads of wire. You've got 1 metre of 0.8mm gauge wire, 5 metres of the 0.4. Now, it makes sense. With your finer gauge wires, you're always going to need more of that because, of course, that tends to be the wire that you do more weaving with and all this kind of stuff. But to have 5 metres of sterling silver 0.4mm gauge wire is amazing. Coupled with that, 1 metre of the 0.8mm gauge wire. This is a seriously, I don't want to use the word valuable, but I can't think of another word. It's a serious, it's a really weighty amount of silver you're getting. It's a serious amount of silver you're getting here. I'm just going to give it a bit of a weigh as well. Where are the scales of truth? Where are the scales of truth? They were. I saw them as well. Where have the scales of truth gone? Oh, they're over there, Adam. They're over there, Adam, just teetering on the edge of the desk. Over he goes, lunging to get them. Good skills, Adam. Okay, so it's on 0. Gram weight. 11.8 grams of silver? That is a huge amount of silver you've got just in the wire on its own. Amazing. You've then got beautiful, genuine freshwater cultured pearls.
Which go on and on and on forever.
You are getting a deceptively large amount of these. It's
there's 70 on there.
Oh my gosh, well done you.
Kept making.
Believe me or not,
I can make something
70.
else.
Oh, look, there's another 10. Yeah, so it's a lot of wire, it's a lot of pearlage, and presumably the pearls go on the 0.4mm gauge wire beautifully.
Easily.
Yeah, that's really
They've got
good.
a very good drill hole, and you can get the 0.4 through all of them.
It's quite interesting actually. When we first started to do these pearls, they always had a very fine drill hole, and that's just the way that pearls tend to be drilled. But we have now really worked with the pearl farmers and with our suppliers to make that drill hole bigger. So you can fit your wires through there, so you can do things like rosary linking with it. 3 or 4 years ago, that wouldn't have been possible. So Pearl Lugs, you've got your beautiful potato pearls, which I think is slightly unfair. I wouldn't call these potato pearls. They're definitely ovals. They're not what I would describe as rounds, but they're absolutely gorgeous. Much more regular in size and shape than a potato pearl. Look at that gorgeous rosary linking. That's all been done with a 0.4mm gauge wire. I take it the rubies are part of a different kit, Becca. Yeah. So that's part of the second part of the kit. Now your 6 meters of wire and your pearls. You are never going to be able to guess the price. It is amazing. Enjoy. This is your deal.
There's such a lustre on those pearls. They're beautiful.
£21.95.
No, you're joking.
For the lot. 11.81 grams of sterling silver in the wire, and your genuine freshwater cultured pearls. That's £21.95. That is amazing. I don't know anywhere in the world that would offer you a deal like that. Do you?
No, definitely not.
It's absolutely superb, isn't it? Now, obviously, with a kit like this, we are very, very limited in stock. What I would say is, with a kit like this as well, there's going to be a lot of people coming through to get this and stocking up their sterling silver wire stash. I cannot remember the last kit I did with sterling silver wire in it. I can't remember the last time I bought you sterling silver wire. So my advice to you is get the kit because it will pay dividends. Even if you don't use it for the next kind of 6 months or so, get the anti-tarnish bags that we bought you earlier on. Pop it in the anti-tarnish bags. Don't do anything with it till next year, and it will be absolutely beautiful. You'll get it. It doesn't have a use-by date like a yogurt, and just keep it for as long as you want in the anti-tarnish bags. Keep it in the correct way. Get it out, and then use it. In 6 months' time. Beautiful kit. Second part of the kit, and then we're going to get onto a lovely demo. Now you've been going on about these rubies since the beginning of the show, haven't you?
Seriously, I've had a few ruby strands from Jewellery Maker, and these are the best ones I've seen.
The colour
is intense.
Yeah.
You've got glimpses of clarity in some of them.
In some of them you do.
And the range of colour. You've got some really beautiful pink ruby in there. They're beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
They really are. Rebecca's absolutely right. The clarity in some of these is although it is fleeting, you would not expect to get clarity in this kind of ruby whatsoever. The colour, as she says, is intense. That's a beautiful word to describe. It is intense. It's vivid. It's ruby red. When you think of ruby red slippers, Dorothy's ruby red slippers, or you think of ruby red lips, it's this shade of red. It's absolutely this shade of red. Excuse me, to go with, and they've been beautifully hand faceted. Look how much gemstone there is above the drill hole.
Yes.
On some of these.
Yeah.
So much gemstone above the drill hole. It is quite amazing. Not on all of them, but on a lot of them. You are getting, obviously, all of them hand faceted. So they're all going to have slight differences between one and the other, but they're absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? And the findings you're getting, yep, you guessed it, they are sterling silver. Now, the sterling silver findings are beautiful. Earring findings, crimp beads, thank you, Livy. Crimp bead covers, what are these? Head pins, jump rings and a bolt ring clasps as well. I draw your attention to how beautifully these have been manufactured. With the beautiful central ball on top of the head pin, with the beautiful flattening of the earring finding just here with the 925 stamp.
But it makes such a difference.
Beautiful little detail. There's your 925 stamp there, the little spring at the bottom of the earring finding, your gorgeous sterling silver bolt ring clasps with the little spring mechanism inside, which works, and your crimp bead covers, and of course your jump rings as well. This part of the kit, so your your ruby and your findings, a fantastic price point for you today. It's a 20-piece findings pack you're going to be getting today. Enjoy. It's a brilliant deal for you today. Should be £59.90. That is not going to be your price point today. The ruby against the pearls, against the sterling silver, amazing. The ruby launched, by the way, at $49.95. You can get the ruby and the findings today for $39.95. So you can get the ruby and the findings today, 20 sterling silver findings and the ruby, for £10 less than the price point where the ruby launched on its own. That is amazing. If that isn't a good enough deal to come through and get, I don't know what is.
Absolutely incredible for those rubies.
They're beautiful.
Absolutely
and presumably they go on the 0.4 wire and the head pin's okay? And,
yes. No, because the head pins are 0.6.
Ah, okay. But they go on the
they will go through the pearls.
Oh,
but,
perfect.
Yeah.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah, with still a bit of room.
What do you want to demo, Lovey?
Well, I'm going to show you how to do the weave for the band on the ring, and we'll see how much time we've got as to how far we can go with actually making the bow itself.
Yeah.
But if we haven't got time, I'll tell you.
Okay.
So I'm going to start.
Perfect.
Yeah?
We're
going to start with the weave for the band, which is, it's a lovely weave. It's really quite quick to make up as well. And it's really comfortable against the skin. So we have 3 wires, which are really quite long. This is just my demo, but for the real ring, I've done, how long is that? About 18... It's about 18
centimetres.
There, that's 18 centimetres, something like that. So, to show you how to actually do the weave, As always, leave a little tail so that you can hold on to that as a bit of purchase, and you're going to do a couple of wraps just to secure the wire, then go round 2 wires like that, up the middle, round the top. And this is where it gets different. Instead of going round the bottom 2 again, you're going to go all the way round like that.
Someone's just texting, is Adam for sale? Adam said, a £5. £5. Bargain.
We go over the bottom 2, take it backwards and over the top 2. Like that. Then all the way round. Over the bottom 2, take it backwards, over the top 2. All the way round. Oops. Like that. Keep moving it together and squidging it as you go.
Squidge.
Squidge. And you keep doing that. I'll just do it one more time. Make sure you don't cross the wires on the bottom.
Don't cross the wires.
Don't cross the wires.
Don't cross the streams.
It just spoils the line of it.
Yeah.
Over the bottom 2, underneath, over the top 2, and then go down all the way round, back to the beginning. Over the 2, up to the top, over the top 2, and all the way round. There we go. Have a little squidge. There. So, you need your, what do you call this?
Mandrel.
Ring mandrel, that's the word.
Gee whiz.
I forget things.
Is it time to turn the lights off? Yes. What's this?
And measure it as you're going. What you want it to happen is for that weave that you've been doing to meet in the middle. And as it does, split your longer wires and feed the other ones through like that. And then push it down so that, oh, because you've got that weave on it, it is quite springy. There we go. And you're going to take one of your short wires down a bit again. Sorry, I was getting going the wrong way.
That's all right.
Hang on, I'm going to bend this by hand because I can't get it around.
Bend it by hand.
Yeah.
Show it who's boss.
Bend it by Beckham. There we are. I'm going to hold that there.
Bend it like Beckham. Yeah.
And I'm going to take one of those round the middle and back on itself. Underneath. And back onto the top of the actual band. Not these ones. Over there. And you need to do that with all 3 of them so that it holds it in place. Always finish off an end on the top of the band, not inside. If you finish it off inside, it will scratch.
Oh.
And you don't want that.
Exactly. You don't want that to happen.
There we go. Cut a little bit off so that it finishes in the middle. I've just thrown rubies everywhere.
Oh, goodness me. Ah. Joey,
right, so now we do the other 2 starting ones. Go on the other side and tighten them up and round that way. And these hold your band together in the middle. Bring it round to the top. There we go, and cut that up. There. Then, now we've got the base there to sit your rubies on. There we go. Don't get rid of your weaving wire because you're going to need that again in a minute.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, so now we can sit your rubies on. I've threaded 2 of them. That way. Threaded 2 of them onto a piece of 0.4, just a short piece.
Okay.
And that's going to sit on the top, one facing each way, like that. Just wrap it round.
You've gone for two of the kind of...
I've gone for smaller ones
yeah,
on there.
smaller ones.
Because I used the bigger ones on the necklace. But I thought, why not?
Why not?
There we go. And this just, again, bring your wire over the top and you'll finish it off there. Don't pull it too tight, because otherwise you can't manipulate your gems and put them where you want them to be. There we go. So they're secure now. And they're sitting on there. Then you need to get rid of that tail from your starting wave. Now you've still got your wire attached. And you can carry on now with that weave. Over two, over two, all the way round, over two. All the way round, over the bottom two, all the way round, over the top two. There we go, and you do the same thing again, and you just keep on going.
Mm-hmm.
And having a little play with it, it takes a lot more than you think it will to make that bow shape.
Of course it will.
It takes a lot more of this weave.
Yeah, it's quite a long weave that you've got here.
Yeah, it is. So, I'm not going to finish that weave. I'm
That's
just
all right.
going to take this now and I'm going to bring it. Let me just remember which way I went. Da-da-da. And bring it round. Let's see what it looks like just with 3 wires together.
Oh, I wonder. I bet it looks nice, like a ribbon.
Yeah. You're going to bring those round, down between your gemstones.
Look how beautifully pliable that wire is. Isn't that gorgeous?
It is, it's lovely. Go underneath, so through the band.
Yeah.
Oops. See, when it's woven, it will go where you want it to and stay with
Yes,
together.
exactly.
But trying to get these 3 parallel now is impossible. Okay, so you've gone through, come over again, over the top, so it looks like the knot in the middle. And then you're going to go around the other gemstone, that way around, like that. Whoops. Yeah, it doesn't look right without the weaving.
That's okay.
But you get the idea.
Totally get the idea.
Under the middle again, through the middle, bring it out at this side. I need to get my pliers in now because I'm...
Ooh, get them in there.
It's getting too short to pull my fingers. And I'm going to bring one at a time.
Yeah.
It's
good
easier
idea.
than doing all 3.
Yeah, definitely.
And then, on this side of the ring, you can see underneath...
Oh, yeah.
Underneath the gemstones, you can see the ring shank, which is totally out of shape now. But you can see the ring shank, and you would cut these off.
And would you kind of...
And just
hide them in, to kind of tuck them in,
so that they're underneath.
Very clever.
And then just reshape it again on your mandrel when you've done it.
And do you know what I love about this design,
like
Rebecca, is that it'll look a bit like that. What I love about this design is that no 2 are going to be the same.
Never. No.
And that's the joy of a design like this, don't you think?
Yeah. Like with this one, I took one of those end strands and threaded it up and made a little...
Oh, I see, yes.
A little circle there.
It's so pretty.
And tucked it back down.
It's a beautiful little bow, isn't it? It's absolutely gorgeous. What a lovely way to kind of hug those...
teardrop gemstones.
To hug those beautiful rubies. Yeah. Gorgeous. She's amazing, isn't she? Will he come back?
Oh, yes.
Have you got another show booked in?
Not till September the 10th now. I've had 4 this month. I think we're sharing them out between all us newbies. And September the 10th, and then I've got 4 shows next month.
Oh, goodness me!
Yeah.
Julianne, hi ladies. Carol, have you been on all day? I left for work and you were on. I turned you back on and there you are. Still talking retro food, crispy pancakes. Wow, that was my suggestion first thing. As I did the morning show and I'm doing the late show. Hannah Stewart was on the mid show today. So yeah, I don't think I could do all 3 shows in one day. Has anyone ever done that?
That must be tiring. Somebody has.
Probably Zena.
I think, yeah.
Has a guest designer done that?
Yeah, Mark Smith
I suppose
Day.
you do Mark Smith Day, don't you?
Yeah. Fern Day. Yeah.
Flare Day.
Fleur.
Well, there's 2 of them though, isn't there? Oh, here we go. Hello, ladies, and sexy Adam. Can we see more lunges or any cool socks today? Hang on, whoa. What about your socks? Oh, here we go. Here's a good lunge. Beautiful lunge. Tell us about your socks.
No, Professor Brian Socks.
Professor Brian Socks? Oh my gosh. That's super cool. What socks have you got on today? Oh, they're quite nice. Oh, they're good socks. They've got little dancing people on there. It's a good sock. Flashing a bit of ankle though. It might not be but it is post watershed, but he's flashing flashing a bit of ankle.
It's gone.
Oh, we've pulled it up now, so he's not. Oh, for goodness sake. That is a really interesting little pose you're pulling there. It's like a leprechaun-y Henry VIII kind of pose, showing his inner calf and a bit of ankle. Don't want him to do himself a mischief, so there we go. Carol, if Adam is doing lunges, you need to do a clamshell. No, I'm wearing a dress. There's no way on God's green earth I'm going to be doing the clamshell. No way. I'm wearing a dress, Leah. I'm not doing the clamshell exercise wearing a dress.
I can do it.
For very obvious reasons.
That's a clamshell.
What's she doing?
That's a clamshell exercise for your arms.
Good grief. Where did we find her? Does anyone know? Been to all the workshops and I keep coming back. Someone give her a job. Just give her a job. I'm not doing the clamshell. Absolutely no. Stop by. We were meant to do it about 35 minutes ago. That's okay. Stop by.
Bye.
Now I've just explained what the clamshell exercise is to the team. They all understand why.
No, well, that was my clamshell. I'm not doing it with my legs. That'll frighten everybody away.
Oh, God. Stop turning the lights off, guys. They're going to pull the plug in a minute. Adam's got to go. He doesn't want to be a part of this. Honestly, I just don't know. We can't ever work together again. This has been a horrendous show. As in,
I'll keep quiet then.
No, it's been brilliant. I've loved it. I've loved every second of it. Seriously, they're not going to allow us together. No way. Who was that other guest designer I worked with a few times? Oh no. Oh yeah. I can't remember. She doesn't work here anymore. But yeah. Anyway, here we go. Lapis lazuli graduated plain wheels. They're gorgeous. Look at this beautiful colour.
So intense blue. I love them.
Gorgeous. This is the gemstone of... what was it the gemstone of? A gemstone highly prized by the ancient Egyptians. Yeah. Traded in the Middle East since 4000 BC. This is like literally... If lapis lazuli was if lapis lazuli was a member of the gemstone top trumps, this would top trump them all.
Yeah.
Rarity, yes. Ancient, yes. Natural, yes. Difficult to mine, yes. Prized, yes. It is more than a gemstone. It's more than merely being a gemstone. It has helped us date ancient paintings because it's been used as a pigment in paint. It's helped us to understand what the ancient Egyptians were all about and what they prized in life and what they valued in life. It is such an important gemstone. I'd love to do a gemstone top trumps. I'd love to do that.
Oh, you should invent that game.
Because of course you've got some gemstones which are rarer than others.
Yeah.
You've got gemstones which are very plentiful. That's another good top trump rating. Plentiful, 100, that would be something like quartz or agate, wouldn't it? Rarity, it would be something like grandidierite, wouldn't it?
One source.
Mohs scale?
Oh,
yes!
yeah, Mohs scale's a good one.
Yes! Absolute mining locations. Guys, come on, we need to do gemstone top trumps.
Definitely.
I've got about 89,000 different sets of top trumps at my house. My Little Pony, ponies and unicorns, LOLs, Disney characters. Weird creatures, wonderful creatures, exotic creatures. We've got all of them. We've got all of the top trumps. And more. Yeah, lapis lazuli, graduated wheels. Shall we do an amazing price on these, Becca? It is a star buy after all. Only 42 chances available. Brand new to the Late Show. Let's take that price point down. Down to Bargain Town. Let's take a tenner off that price point, shall we? What do you reckon, Joey? Joey's asleep. Yeah. Oh. Joey does exist. We've had a few texts saying, does Joey actually exist? Yeah.
Yeah.
You fell asleep after you heard the diary story? I Oh. Don't touch me! Get away from me! You've already heard it. You've let me believe you hadn't heard it. That's the kind of games we're going to play.
I didn't think I had until you got halfway through it.
And then you went, oh God, yeah, I've heard this one before. £14.95. Oh, goodness me. I'll tell you what, I'm normally in bed asleep at this time. It takes me about 3 seconds to fall asleep. I just think about the diary story and that's that, I'm gone. Absolutely gone. It takes my husband hours to fall asleep.
Does me as well.
Hours to fall asleep. It's kind of, I don't know, it's ever so funny, isn't it? My kids fall asleep literally the minute their head touches the pillow. It's like, bah, you know, they're just there. And they can sleep through anything. You know, proper noises and stuff. But no. Anyway, is Adam able to lunge to the other side?
To the other side.
You've all been lunging on your right leg. Can you do this? Can you lunge on your left leg?
That, yeah,
or
going
is
that
that going to
way.
feel a bit weird? Let's see you do it to the right. Hang on.
Yes.
He can. Yes. He's ambidextrous. He's ambiguous with his legs. Well, there's something I bet you never. Every day's a school day. You can lunge to both sides. Amazing. That's another thing to put on your CV. Can lunge to both sides. It's a party trick. Oh, okay. Have you got any party? Oh, no, I better not ask actually. I bet she's got like, well, where should we start? A whole ream of party tricks. Oh, gee whiz. No, I doubt any of them are.
Play the violin.
Broadcastable. Do you? Do you play the violin well? With your hands. What else are you going to play it with?
I haven't played it for ages, but I used to play in a country dance band.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. There you go. Do you play any instruments, Adam? No. Gosh, I was expecting you to reel off a few. No. You strike me as being musical.
You would look
he looks
like
musical.
A guitar would suit you.
A guitar or even a pair of spoons.
Or banjo.
Comb and paper? A kazoo? That's a good instrument, a good kazoo. I like a good kazoo. The ocarina, yeah. What a lovely word that is. £14.95 for your lapis lazuli. Margaret, well done to Jenny, well done to Anna, well done to Deborah. Fantastic. Well done, my lovelies. Check those baskets out. Number 5. Ooh, let's have a little look, shall we? Let's have a little look-see. Oh, there's nothing in there, my dear. What's it meant to be? Yes, I have a single solitary Keshi pearl. Oh, it's half drilled. Oh. Let's get the old what's it out. Here we go. Let's get the old what's it out. Get your Keshi. I love a Keshi pearl. They're so organic and so kind of just doing their own little thing. There's your beautiful Keshi.
Oh, the
No
colours coming
drill
off
hole. Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? No drill hole. A drill hole. Hang on a minute. Let's get the old head pin. Pop it in with a bit of glue. Glue, and there you go. There's your gemstone on a head pin. That is amazing. Now, why would I want to do this? Why would I want to put wire inside a half-drilled gemstone? What am I going to make with it?
Well, it's not going to fall off if you put the glue in it.
No, you banana. Why would I want to do it? Why would you want to put a piece of wire inside a half-drilled gemstone?
To make a pendant.
Thank you. There we go.
Or to make one earring.
Well, do you know make one earring?
You have odd earrings.
You could have odd earrings. God, it's hard work tonight, isn't it? Gee whiz. But to make a pendant or to make a pair of it, you're going to need another couple of these. I'll probably get 3. So you can make a pendant and then you can make a pair of earrings as well. But quite seriously, these are the kind of things that, you know, when you make these really lovely seamless pieces, they will really, you know, they will sell for such kind of, they will, the kind of price people will pay for them will be massively higher because, of course, all of the findings, all of the workings are kind of hidden, aren't they? And it's really nice. It makes it feel more finished. It makes it feel more special, I think. The price point for your half-drilled Keshi today, absolutely brilliant. £4.95. Now, I put it to you. Have you ever cored an apple before? Yeah?
Yeah.
When you core an apple, normally, I don't do it straight. It's normally on an angle and whatever. It comes out the wrong end, you know, whatever. Have you ever tried to half-core an apple? Can you imagine how difficult that would be? How to judge what halfway is?
Halfway is.
That's exactly what we've done here. So we haven't gone the whole way through the gem. We haven't drilled the whole way through. We've gone half. The control, the literal kind of boom, boom, you know, of the drill must be it's so precise. And that's something which we all take for granted with something like a half-drilled gemstone. Oh, it's a half-drilled gemstone. Isn't it pretty? But in actual fact, to achieve that, to make sure that the drill hole is no deeper than there or there, is incredibly hard. But we've done it. And it's only £4.95 for you today. Well done, my loves. Well done. Makes you think, doesn't it?
It does. Because if it's too deep, it won't hang properly.
Exactly. And that is the truth. This strand of Herkimer quartz, there's nothing else I can say really. She does it to herself, and I'm not prepared to dig her out of any more holes this evening. I get the feeling this is the beginning of a beautiful relationship. When they said to me this afternoon, have you worked with Rebecca before? I said no. Is there anything I need to know? Why didn't they say, she has no filter, she's got a filthy sense of humour, she's a liability? Why didn't they tell me any of these things? I've had an absolutely brilliant night, but if only I could have been prepared, I'd have worn something different. I'd have come dressed for the occasion. It was like, how's Rebecca? She's got a dog! She's got a lovely dog! That's all I knew about. His name's Toby. It's not, it's Joey. Gee willikers. I'm not a dry eye in the house tonight. We've had a great, you had a good old cry. A good old wheezy, laughy, weepy cry. I love one of those.
That's lovely.
This strand of
does you good, you know, a good laugh.
Doesn't it? Just good old clear out that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
This, of the tear ducts. This strand of Herkimer quartz is ridiculous. I launched this gemstone when I went off to have one of my children. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the first one, Hattie. And it was my last show before I went on. Yes, that doesn't sound good. The first one, the second one. Hattie or Pippa, which one? Child number 1 or child number 2? So, and it was, it's a beautiful gemstone. It's mined in New York State. And it is amazing. It's called Herkimer quartz. Some people call it Herkimer diamond, but we're very upfront and we call it Herkimer quartz because that's exactly what it is. It's not a diamond, but the clarity would suggest that it, you know, could be a diamond, but it's not. It's a quartz. It's a double terminal quartz, which means you have a pointy end at either end, basically. That's all it means. And it is incredibly beautiful, it's completely natural, and it is one of our top-selling gemstones. Whenever we have it, it sells quickly. I should say it's probably one of our fastest-selling gemstones rather than top-selling, because we don't get it that often, but it does sell very quickly. Now, historically, this incredible gemstone has been a more considered purchase. It's a really, really beautiful gemstone. It's extraordinarily rare. It is the kind of gemstone which you can expect to pay £40, £50 for. However, I saw this strand in today's schedule, and this was the price. Yep. If you're after something collectible, unusual, and incredibly beautiful, this is it. You are joining us on a very special occasion this evening. I will always remember this evening as the first show I ever did with Rebecca. And I can believe the last show. No, I'm joking. Oh, yeah. The last show Carol ever did, then they changed the locks. But no, it's £8.95. It's a fantastic price point for a beautiful gemstone. It's unbelievably rare. I love it. It's mined in New York State. I mean, it's so cool.
So sparkly.
It is. That's why it's described as a Herkimer diamond, because it's double terminal. So you have these really lovely Mother Nature's facets, I guess. That's what you describe them as. Yeah. They're sharp, they're edgy, they're beautiful. It's a really edgy gemstone, actually. It's like an industrial chic gemstone. It's a gemstone. If New York was a gemstone, it would be this, wouldn't it? It's industrial, it's architecturally beautiful, it's beautiful. And I love it. I've got really bad indigestion this evening. I think it's all those aero things I've been eating. They are very nice, but I think I might have had enough. Number 6. Pick up sticks. Lay them straight. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, knock on the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, a big fat hen. 11, 12, dig and delve. 13, 14, maids are courting. 15, 16, don't know what that is.
I don't know.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No, of course I do, yeah. Yeah, I know that one, but I don't know any higher than 10, actually. I didn't know the other two. No. I thought you'd gone on to the 12 Days of Christmas for a minute.
I know what I'm lady, swallow the fly. I know all the verses to that. I love that song. It's kind of sick, though.
Oh, it is.
She swallowed a horse.
I know.
She's dead, of course, and the kids... what a great book, Mummy. Let's read it again. It's a bit dark, isn't it? Rainbow Moonstone Graduated Faceted Rondelles. Mind you, it's no different to any other children's book. Some of them are really dark.
Yeah.
Oh, the Velveteen Rabbit. That's really...
Oh, that's sad.
So sad. So sad. Alice in Wonderland. That is completely off its what's it, isn't it? It's nuts. All the way from India, where arguably some of the best moonstone in the world comes from. It's beautiful. These are 2x1 to 5x3mm graduated moonstones. Wonderful as your kind of blank canvas gemstone. A lovely spacer bead as well. And all yours today for just £5.95. We've had some rather unusual texts in as well this evening as well, asking Adam to do... rather unusual things, which I don't know, Adam, if he probably doesn't feel comfortable doing them, so don't worry about it. We had some very odd people texting. Well, no, not odd people, just odd requests. Text in with any odd jobs that you have. Not odd jobs that you need doing, but kind of strange occupations. What I can really do with creosoting my fence. That has got to be the dullest job in the world, creosoting your fence.
Oh, the smell, though.
It's bad, isn't it? Yeah, but any unusual occupations which you have or you have had? Retro food. Ooh, party rings. They always go down very well. Oh, one, yeah, it's a good biscuit, that is. Pink wafers, defo.
They are.
Pink wafers are great because it's that bit of sweetness, but it's not too calorific.
But they used to do plain ones, white ones, and chocolate ones. Oh. You never see those these days.
Well, that's a shame, isn't it? I never knew they did them then. Oh,
yeah.
I feel like we've been shortchanged. Oh, there we go. Number 9. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. Sterling silver. Sterling silver. Just sneaking a bit of sterling silver in the last few minutes of the show, Becca.
Oh, look.
These are beautiful lotus flowers. The lotus flower is beautiful. If you're into Pilates or yoga or anything like that, then you know that the lotus position
is impossible.
No, it's just all about sitting. Yes, well, of course I can do a lotus position. It's basically sitting cross-legged, and you get your knees as down as possible. It's all about opening your hips, and then modified. I'm wearing a dress. I'm not about to sit. And modified half lotus is when you've got one foot on top of your leg, yeah, and then you do it the other way, and then yeah, whatever. But it's all about kind of opening. And the lotus flower is exactly that. It's like a beautiful lily, isn't it? It's just flat and beautiful and gorgeous and balanced. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? It's all made from sterling silver. You've got this detail, this incredibly polished detail. This is not what sterling silver looks like until it's polished. Sterling silver looks bright and white and frosty. It doesn't look highly polished until you physically polish it, or you put it in a container with lots of shot, and it's kind of gently vibrated for however long, 24 hours, 48 hours, and then it comes out and looks relatively shiny. But these would have all been polished by hand as well. There's no other way you can get into those little nooks and crannies unless you've got a handheld polishing device. It is quite amazing the work that goes into these. I mean, these have all come out of a mould. You don't make these by hand. They'd have all come out of a mould. But seeing these kind of things being made when I was over in Poland, not these actual things, but seeing sterling silver going into a mould and coming off a tree and being sawn down and filed, and it is an amazingly lengthy process. You're getting 3 of them on here. On a sterling silver chain, 14 centimetres in length. Just pop your sliding clasp bracelet on that. Bish, bash, bosh, you're done. £9.95. That's amazing. Well done. Oh, hang on. Joey's had enough, hasn't he? Oh. We need to get another shot of Joey, I think.
Have they got... Can I just see the middle of them? Yeah, you can very gently open those out.
Oh, open the little kind of tiny prongs.
Yeah, open it. You have to be very careful doing it, but there is space inside to get maybe a 2mm microfaceted gemstone inside.
Can you imagine that?
And gently close them up again.
Oh my word, that's a great idea. She's redeemed herself now. I think this is what's going to carry on happening with Rebecca. She disgraces herself, and then she kind of redeems herself, and now she's disgraced. She's fine now. We're all right now. Yeah, we're all right now.
Good.
Still 15 minutes to go, Rebecca. So let's just see what happens.
I could read the whole thing, couldn't I?
What are we doing now, love? Oh, I've been waiting for you to say number 10 for ages. Well, because I'm waiting for her. I don't want to produce from the floor. I don't want to say, oh, I like the look of number 10. Tom goes, oh, produce from the floor. Have you worked with producer Tom yet?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, gosh. Gee whiz.
He was lovely.
Oh, well.
But it was my first show with
well,
him,
it would
so
have been
that's
lovely to you,
probably
yeah.
why.
Blimey, I tell you something. No, I do love him, but like, it's a love-hate thing, I think. I don't really know. It's just, yeah.
Look at the colours coming off. Look,
Look
there's bright green there.
That. Look at that. The most epic blues. Look at those. The most incredible opalescence popping out. Look at that recording. Wowzers, trousers, look at that. Core, yeah, that's a bit of all right, isn't it? Look at all those colours.
Wow, that's incredible.
Isn't that glorious? Blues, greens,
reds. Bright red then.
Oh, yeah, some beautiful reds coming out of that. But the blues are kind of like a rich royal blue, aren't they? They're not just kind of ultraviolet, they're royal. Oh, that is a gorgeous strand. Oh, I could look at that all night. That's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? What would you do with a strand like this, Rebecca?
Channel set it in a slider bracelet.
Yeah,
so
I like that.
So you can keep looking at it and moving it.
Yeah, that's it. With gems like this, you want to kind of have them in a design where they're either in a ring or a bracelet so you can see them all the time. And also in a design where they have a little bit of movement, where they're free to not necessarily spin, but just kind of gently move. Because I often describe opal, right or wrongly, as almost like a living gemstone. It's constantly evolving, it's constantly changing. That is a beautiful collection of gemstones, isn't it? Look at that, isn't that gorgeous?
Beautiful.
Looks coated, doesn't it? It's not.
No.
Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Gorgeous. Is it treated, Becky? Is it natural. You are kidding me. It's natural black opal.
Smoked. That's amazing.
Almost all, we don't joke. Oh, okay. Oh, gosh, gee whiz. All right, love. Almost all of the black opal we bring you on Jewellery Maker is smoked, and it's smoked to give it that darker tone, that darker base note. Excuse me, I've only bought you, I think maybe 1 or 2 other strands of black opal that haven't been treated. This should really affect the price point. In fact, it probably will do, because it is a really high quality strand. Yeah, I mean, that is absolutely amazing. How on earth are we able to do that? Today, it's £64.95. That is for 25 carats of natural black opal. This is the colour it came out the ground. Hasn't been smoked, hasn't been dyed. That is the colour it came out the ground. How amazing is that? Yeah, that is awesome, isn't it? I love that. I really love that. And I have to say, I just instantly, you know, picked it up and thought, oh, well, that'll be smoked.
Can you imagine being a miner and seeing that glinting at you suddenly
opal,
from in the dark?
Honestly, I would, if I was a miner, I would be the most excited about mining for opal than any other gemstone. Because what you're looking at is fossilised calcified water. That's it. That's what you're looking at. That's water. That is water, but in a different element. You know how water changes? Water changes from a liquid into steam, into a gas, into a solid. This is it as a stone. I mean, it's fascinating. Well done. £64.95 for you today, my lovelies. Absolutely fantastic. Well done. Let's do a star buy. I've got Thulite. It does sound like I've got a list by now, like it's called Thulite. I'm saying Thulite. Let's do the Thulite, shall we? It's a beautiful gemstone. Thank goodness it's got that going for it. It's coming up right now. It's a star buy. Beautiful Thulite, God blimey. Shows you what you can fit into like a 5-second break, doesn't it? An entire conversation. And unfortunately we can't broadcast. But anyway, Thulite, beautiful. Oh, stop saying that word, Carol, because it's just that's the name of the gemstone. It's called Thulite. Right, okay. It is the most amazing looking gemstone in the fact that it's got these lovely, bright kind of daiquiri raspberry pinks to it. But it's stony. I'd expect it to look translucent. I'd expect it to look, I don't know, more like it needs more clarity, like more of a rose quartz. But in actual fact, it's really stony. A bit like a rhodonite or a rhodochrosite, actually. Yeah. I love the white smatterings you've got on here. You've got these lovely grey mottled qualities as well. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? It's a really, really lovely, lovely colour. This is a really fantastic colour, I think, to wear in autumn. If I get the beautiful amber, which was in our first kit today, which was £26 and something or other. £26.95, thank you. For this strand of amber, the 3... Yeah, we'll recap it in a second. That, for me, that is now autumn. You know, when you think of autumn being a season of fruitfulness, and you know, when all of you know, you start to harvest your crops, when you start to see the beautiful colours that Mother Nature bestows, and you have reds and oranges and bright pinks. I don't know if you've ever been to New England or even seen photographs of New England during the fall, but judging the way you can kind of gauge, what am I trying to say? The colours that you see in autumn are dictated by how much sunlight the trees get. The more sunlight a tree gets, the more colourful it will be, and the type of tree it is, obviously, as well. Which is why in New England and places really far up in the northern hemisphere get the most beautiful autumn colours, because they just have longer days than us. This kind of pinky colour, I'm thinking of those lovely Acer trees that you get, those lovely Japanese Acer trees. They're exactly this colour, aren't they? They're this pinky scarlet red kind of tone. It's a completely natural gemstone. It's all the way from Norway. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a very, very, it's a very important gemstone which goes back hundreds and hundreds of years. I think it was prized by the Vikings as well. It's got one of those kind of ancient connections to it. These are 8mm rounds that you're going to be getting here. We're going to be taking this down under £20 for you today. I can think of a number of gems that we've done today, including the gorgeous spinel that we've done that would go beautifully with this. Nice. Pink and red together look amazing. Or even the beautiful rose quartz we did earlier on. They really do help each other. They really do go hand in hand beautifully, don't they? Under £20, gorgeous quality, well done. Let's recap this gorgeous kit very quickly, shall we? Because I was amazed, as was Becky, as was Rebecca, that this kit didn't completely sell out kind of immediately. I'm amazed we've got any left. We haven't got many left. Goodness me. So do get it. 20 metres of wire. 10 metres of 0.4mm gauge silver plated copper wire, 10 metres of 0.8mm gauge silver plated copper wire. 3 amber cabochons, but they're not cabochons. They're rounded cabochons, and they have drill holes.
They're not flat back.
Yeah, they've got drill holes going through them as well, and they're not flat, as Rebecca quite rightly says. They've got that lovely kind of round belly underneath and on top. And this strand here, I honestly, this kit for me is like a 60, 70 quid kit. In actual fact, we took this strand of Baltic amber with the 3 amber cabochons with the drill holes and the 20 metres of wire to this price.
Silly money.
Can I just say, with the greatest of respect, if that had been on the morning show and arguably we have a little bit of a bigger audience, it would not be in stock. The quality of jewellery that our lovely Rebecca made, not just this, I mean, this is the most exquisite piece of twisted amber jewellery, but we saw the most beautiful demo for this incredible weave. Oh, don't worry about that.
It's got earrings attached.
Oh, it's got lovely earrings as well. It's wearing earrings for the occasion. These beautiful pieces of jewellery, oh my gosh, which is a 10-strand weave. It's absolutely beautiful. And all of that, $26.95 for the incredible kit. Gorgeous, well done. I've got a couple of people hovering on the phone line there. More people coming through to get that.
Get it, you won't regret
Please
it.
do get it. $26.95 for the entire
beautiful.
kit. It's gorgeous, and you put so much work and time and energy into that.
But
Look at
I
these
enjoyed
cabochons.
doing it.
Look at the cabochon in the earrings. Or the, yeah. Hang on, let me just pop that there. There we go. Look at that. That's one of those cabochons with the drill hole.
Yeah.
Claw set with the silver-plated wire. Gorgeous. Loads in baskets. Do check out when you can. Oh, thank you so much, gang. It's been absolutely brilliant. Rebecca, I will never forget this show.
No, neither will I.
I like you. You're nice. You can come back again.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Joey. You absolute star. Oh, he's woken up. He's like, what's going on? What's going on? Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Please tune in over the weekend. We've got bundles all over the weekend. I'm back with you on Monday, where we've got Alexandrite, brand new strands of moonstone, and we've also got the most incredible blue zircon. Plus, we've got the return of Jenny Cleary on the morning. Oh, sorry, on the mid-show on Monday, which is going to be incredible. Don't go anywhere. Tune in bright and early tomorrow morning. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been an honour. Thank you so much, Rebecca.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Really
See you in a bit,
good.
guys. Take care.
Bye.
God bless.
Guess who's back? Yeah, it's me, I'm back. I'm here, but before they'll let me on air, I've got to answer some questions, so here goes. I always think it's better for other people to describe me because I think I'm really sensible, level-headed. It's not true, is it? I could have a green tea with jasmine, I could have a whiskey, I could have a strawberry daiquiri. My baby cry, of course. You remember my baby cry. I can't do it now because there's people outside that I don't know, and they'll think I'm weird or that I've brought a baby in here. Can't dance. Oh, and I've broken my leg in 2 places dancing before. What's that bread called? French stick in half. That was like my leg. Material item I can't live without. If the door rang, what is the thing you don't want anyone to see you without? It's got to be your underwear. I love Jewellery Maker because, well, I never stopped loving Jewellery Maker. I love the viewers. You're all really lovely, kind-hearted people, and you're really inspirational. The people here behind the scenes are amazing, and it's such a beautiful place to be. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Yeah!